What is up, everybody? I'm trying to fix the freaking kick side. Give me a moment.
I just read the subtitle. Sorry.
Charlie Chap. Oh. Well, apparently that didn't work. But hello, everybody. How you doing? Yeah, we're here. We're somewhat queer, and
we're coming for your children.
Yes.
Was that the next part? That's what they say on the Twitter.
I disavow all of these people.
Sorry, for fuck's sake. Weird things are happening and I don't know how to fix it right now. So give me... I misspelled night. Great. Yay. I misspelled...
How did you do that?
Because I was throwing this together.
So how did
I just fixed it.
Go, yeah?
Oh, really great.
I had
a fantastic show.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I had a special guest, Kritosis. He has his own channel, talks about Fallout a lot. He's kind of like familiar with EFAP and whatnot, and yeah, he's a big channel. Yeah, he was great. It was really great. It was really fun. I think sometimes when I edit my live streams, I realize I'm not the best speaker, I guess, but I'm glad the live streams are fun anyway. You know,
I've discovered that I have a uniqueness in my dialogue that translates into videos. It's certain pauses and stuff, and I've discovered how to edit my videos like streams down and stuff to try to make it concise. I don't like to edit a whole lot because I hate all the jumps. I really hate jump cuts constantly. So
but for me it's just audio, you know, so you just got it and no one notices.
I it notices for me. But how you do other than that, True Pop, who are you and how are you?
Who am I? I'm Spider-Man.
You're Spider-Man?
No, sorry, caught in the rain maybe. Yeah, I'm True Pop Culture 7. You can find me at the channel with memes and whatnot. And yeah, I've just recently finished a live stream, maybe about 7 hours ago. So yeah.
Well, you got 7 hours of sleep, so.
Yeah. Apparently, you do need like 7 or 6 hours to sleep to function throughout the day. So that's just enough, you know.
I get about 5.
Oh, well, that's not healthy then. Huh?
No, it's not. But okay. I mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Enzo,
you sleep next time.
Yep. Mr. Charlie Chaplin fan, how are you?
I'm doing very well, Danny. It's a pleasure to join you on like first thing when I wake up on a Monday morning. You know, fresh off a lovely, relaxed weekend. You know.
I know
he wakes up before he puts on his makeup.
So I haven't even got to that stage yet. I'm still in my PJs.
Well, I'm technically in my PJs because after this, I have to redo a I screwed up my G Gundam review. I didn't put one out last week. I'm in the tail end of finishing my recording, and then I noticed my audio levels. I had my wrong audio source on. Adam, shut up. You
how much have you recorded before you noticed?
I was pretty much. I was in the middle of the fight with I'm on Schwartz versus Domon, and I was right at the tail end of that fight when I looked over at OBS and was like, "Man, my audio levels aren't changing. Why is that one gray? Oh shit, they're flipped." I'm still frustrated because I have to completely redo it, and that kind of hurts the flow because like I do everything off the cuff. I don't write scripts. Everything's always off the cuff. So now I have to completely redo everything.
Oh no.
But anyways, Devil made me do it.
Howdy. I'm Devil Made Me Do It, now like 3 on Twitter. If you like memes, check it out. Check out my show every Sunday. And
you had 2 shows this Sunday, B.
Yeah, now I got 2 shows pretty much. And I got 3 because this one too. So yeah.
Oh shit, it's still Sunday for you.
Well, it's technically
no, actually
technically Monday.
So yeah, I guess it would be Monday, but I still consider it Sunday. I haven't gone to bed yet, so it's still my
Hell falls under Pacific time, doesn't it?
Yes.
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 Yes, we call it California. That's really
I like that Kenzo's profile pic. It looks like they could either be a
It's
Charlie
Mozart.
Chaplin fan or like the
It's
other
Mozart. He's not a painter.
red state.
He's not a painter from Europe. I can assure
Yeah.
you, he's an Australian. And the thing is, it's actually a parody
Wait.
picture of a civil rights activist. Like
Okay.
a parody.
But he
Huey.
can't live in Australia. Australia doesn't exist.
Mhm.
It's realer than Kansas.
Kansas is real. Australia doesn't exist.
Australia is real. We used to send all of our criminals over there, and then a
Yo,
few
yeah,
generations
Australia
later,
isn't
you get
real.
Mozza and Lethal and Rhino. Like it's.
What's
live in
even more
Ohio.
real?
Mm.
They live in
Poland.
Ohio. Australia doesn't exist. Neither does Poland. Charlie Chaplin took it over.
Son of a bitch.
Silent movies were big over there, right?
And you know what they did to thingy crap? Pearl Harbor?
Then you had Russia.
Yeah, and Pearl Harbor and those two buildings. Ha! Get wrecked.
I don't know what you're
I'll be
trying
honest,
to say
I've
there. I
been
mean, we
watching-
ended up striking back.
For
Granted,
someone
one of them
who-
took a whole lot longer.
For someone who doesn't live in the States, me and my wife watched a hell of a lot of American politics videos this weekend for some reason. Just
Yeah.
Why?
Tucker Carlson. Do you know that thing they had where all the
Yeah.
presidential candidates basically went up and told some lies and
Yeah. Spoke out of their
and
ass.
Tucker grilled them on it. Yeah, it was quite enjoyable.
It was
I
enjoyable.
I like the one by the guy called Pence, where he said, he led with, like, we're going to do more for this war effort than anyone else is, and blah, 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 blah. And then Tucker's like, well, what about, like, America? Have you driven through any of the cities lately? Like, in the last 5 years, they've really declined. Don't you think we should focus our energies on making our country better? And he was like, that's not my issue, kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's like, well, yeah, that's not what I'm focusing on.
It was a wonderful moment. Completely destroyed a career.
Yeah.
You
don't
didn't
know.
in one
intend that.
sentence, surely.
That soundbite is going to bite him in the ass, essentially.
Oh, it
100%.
can all be from one little thing like that. Like, if you look at the, when Hillary and Trump were against each other, apparently it was that video of her
Hey,
sort
Tina.
of, when they realized she was not healthy, that sort of done her in, apparently.
There was many reasons on
Well,
why
yeah.
she was
Well-
done in. Real quick, Tina, why are you awake? Go to
Good
sleep.
morning, Tina.
It's like 3:00 your time. What the hell?
We want to talk about rude stuff, and we can't do it when she's here. It's like,
Well, we're not gonna.
Well,
I
I
do
don't
have
want
to
to
get
talk
this out
about
of
rude
the way.
stuff.
We're not gonna, degenerate stuff is Friday morning. That's when we'll teach Pop about butt gnomes and stuff like
Okay.
that.
but this one's
Butt
just more
babies.
about non-degenerate stuff like Snow White and anime.
Well-
Speaking of politics, you know what I was surprised by this morning?
What's that mean?
Lofty recently, I think, stepped on some kind of mine,
Yeah.
commenting on like
Yeah.
Nick Fuentes' live stream, and like literally all the comments are like Nick Fuentes defenders, I guess, and it's just like, good God. Sometimes, like, I guess you can find enough stupid people on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm just like, good. I struggle to believe they were actually for real, but you know.
I went from being like, I don't know who this Nick Fuentes guy is, to I
Really?
don't want to. I really don't want to know any more about this dude. You know what?
Yeah.
Kanye basically said it best. I didn't
But-
need to know anything else.
It's kind of like, Lofty and him, they both like, I'm not saying they like they both like the attention on Twitter, Lofty, like, I
Have a good
love
day at
Lofty,
work.
but he's certainly a contrarian. I feel at times he often gives his 2 cents just to get a reaction. Can't help but feel that way. I love the guy.
Oh,
I
why?
love Adam.
Thank
Oh,
you.
which one?
Thank you, Adam, for paying me. The thing is, I really can't shut up on my own stream. So,
This is the Dammy Be Quiet stream.
well, do you guys? Which topic you want to do first? Devil, do you want us to yell at you for a little while?
Yeah, let's kick him.
Sure.
So how did Get Ranked go last night? I actually missed it. I fell asleep.
Well, you had this.
All right, full screen it.
I did.
Now, Kenzo, if you look at the D tier, who do you think doesn't belong there, like, at all?
Is that Vin Diesel in there?
Yes.
Yes, these are action heroes that they were supposed to rank because of the characters.
I sentence Devil to the
Is that
electric
Jason
chair
Statham in
for
D tier as
allowing
well?
this to happen.
Who is that, right? It's Vin
Which
Diesel,
one?
Jason Statham, and who's the one on the left?
Jason
Neo.
Statham, Neo.
Well, that's Keanu Reeves.
Yes,
Yep.
that's Neo.
What were you guys smoking, man? Like,
Thank you so much. Like,
I wasn't
my
Jesus.
just thinking crazy
Okay.
is just like.
so would you consider
think-
him to be more like not an action
So,
star?
in Devil's defense,
Mhm.
he has no power over the list. This is all these special people.
degenerates.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
even want to throw Static in there because I like Static. I like Eats. That
I
Culture
love
was on.
Static.
I like Culture. This is Ryan and Samuel. Let's just say that. This is Ryan and Samuel.
Good God.
Do they not like The Matrix then? Do they not like John Wick?
They don't like those
They
movies.
don't like
Which
Constantine,
doesn't make-
No, what they
which is like not a brilliant film.
they have
I'm
their
sorry.
argument for each one and why they put them where they did. Like I said, Neo, it's not that he's a bad character; it's that the
so
movies
it's actually Neo, not just Keanu Reeves.
no,
Yes.
yeah, it's not the actor.
Because I mean,
It's the
Oh, it's
character.
the
Look right up
character.
here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's Dominic Toretto in there, not
Yeah.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah,
And who's
exactly.
Statham? Which one?
Yes, the transporter.
Oh,
His character as a
Oh,
transporter.
And that's
I
Diesel.
wouldn't give him a DI to the transporter.
You give him a D, don't
That's
lie.
bad
D.
movie.
It's the reason they put Neo down there is because even though the character itself is a good character, they felt that the movie was so bad they couldn't justify giving him any better than a D. I personally would have given him more like C or B, but because the movies were just so epically horrible to them, so it drug his character down. Same thing with a lot of the characters. A lot of the characters they liked, they just said the movies were so bad they drug the character down with it.
Yes.
Oh, and we were talking about earlier that yes, this was supposed to be judged on the characters, but I specifically, when I gave them the rules of the thing, one of the categories I said was X Factor, and I've told them before, X Factor means whatever they want to judge the character on. It is their choice. It is their how they perceive it, and they kind of all decided that the movies and the characters couldn't be separated. They're inherently connected, and
They're
thereby the X Factor was essentially for them, I guess, that if the movies were really shitty, it hurt the character quality. And so
John
that's
Wick
why
movies aren't shit. They make sense.
Well,
That's Neo. It's not John Wick.
they like
No,
the
this is
first
John Wick.
one.
Neo's right here.
But
Well,
mo-
that's
they
John
did-
Wick.
I think
The
the
complaint-
first one raises him to a B at least. Like, no. I don't think other movies do damage to his character.
they just
necessarily,
build
'cause
the
there is
world. They-
none.
Rambo's
But
S tier,
The
surely.
plot is
No.
kind of iffy. That's the problem
Rambo's
with
right
John
here
Wick
in B.
movies.
No, he's S tier. Well, in my opinion.
Yeah. So how do the John Wick sequels drag the character down? They don't really.
Because they got really diluted with the big bad being this organization that's gone through all time, they said, and they really didn't like the dogs that were trying to eat his ball sack or something.
They didn't like
they-
the
reasons.
It doesn't make sense
Dogs?
because they started getting mad about Halle Bailey. Fuck. Halle Berry's character, not Haley
See,
Bailey.
that's why I preferred the 80s action movie model that they had, where they would only sort of do like one movie, for that character. It wouldn't have to, like Commando, like Predator.
Tina,
Like,
if believability was a factor, then Indiana Jones needs to be way down because he survived a nuclear explosion in a
Mhm.
god dang fridge.
They did.
Jack Sparrow
They
as
did.
Yeah, I'm
well.
saying
fight
though,
with
in
that.
the 80s, you kind of watch the movie for the movie star. You know, it'd be like an Arnold movie or a Chuck Norris one or a Jean-Claude Van Damme one. You know, and a lot of the time they were one shots.
RoboCop as well should be in D by that logic. Or
Yeah.
the Void.
Like when you take those logics into account, like
Who do we have in
This-
S? Because I can't even see it really well. I'm only just.
you
focused.
have
You
Are
have
we,
Maverick. You have
Maverick?
Pete Mitchell from Maverick. You have Dutch from The Predator. You have Rocky Balboa. You have Maximus from Gladiator, and you have Jack Sparrow. And Jack
no,
Sparrow.
we're not counting Jack Sparrow because that was bullshit.
They put Jack
That was-
Sparrow in there simply to as a fuck you to Dermy, essentially.
What's is that William Wallace in fucking A as well?
William Wallace.
No.
Who?
I didn't
Who
put
is that?
William Wallace
Oh, is
on
that
there.
the guy from The Patriot?
No,
I
this
should
is,
have. I should have put William Wallace on there because that was
He
great.
probably should have.
You can see that you're Americans with Maverick being in the
Mhm.
in the A.
Yeah, I actually find this believable too.
Like, literally, it's just Halle Bailey. Like, it does no damage to fucking John Wick. Oh, you... Ah!
I understand their logic, even though it's not true. They said Halle Bailey didn't need to be. Fuck.
She was just a
But
bitch.
is it Halle Bailey or
That's it.
Halle Berry?
I
God damn that goddamn mermaid movie fucked me up. Anyways, she didn't need to be in the movie. She was just there to be there. But no, she wasn't. She had a reason to be there. John Wick needed to get to her leader to understand how to get to the
Is
guys in
Aragorn
charge of
B
everything.
tier? Is that Aragorn in B tier?
No, wait, who's
Oh,
Aragorn? What?
That's what I mean. Am I tripping?
No, that's
Like,
that's
You're
Snake
tripping.
Plissken.
oh, Snake Plissken. Yeah, sorry. I need to
Listen,
wake up a little bit.
we understand that this little father of lies
He's trying to like
Doesn't
stir
control-
up-
Misunderstood.
Like,
Father of lies.
misunderstood father of lies has no real power over the list. We understand that. He's just here to be the embodiment of the list.
Here to be your punching bag. That's what the...
Kind of.
All right, let's punch all the panel as well. We punch everyone.
So
in the-
JB, they put Jack Sparrow in S tier just as an
and
FU
RoboCop
to
in
me.
A, yeah.
Yeah, that's we were gonna keep him in the void because
Yeah.
we were discussing if he even was an action star. I said there is action scenes, but if you guys don't think he's an action star, we can leave him in the void. And they were kind of pushing that, especially Static. He's all like, that makes sense to me. But then the other ones, then Dermy had to chime in and said, he needs to stay in the void. He's so stupid and shit. And they said, oh,
No,
in that case,
I said
and they
he
put
is
him
in
on
the
this-
void because even by Johnny Depp's own words, he is nothing more than a cartoon
Yo.
character.
And so they said,
is that James Bond next to Mel Gibson?
Yes.
yes.
You guys are tripping, man. So Maverick's a better fucking action character than
But
James Bond.
Ken's though, by their logic,
guys
Daniel
are
Craig was
tripping,
shitty,
man.
so
What the-
obviously he's an A tier.
I don't
Listen.
think I've ever been more offended on a stream. You know, like you guys are tripping. Like Maverick. Sorry, this.
Yeah.
I need a moment. I need a moment. Man. This is,
I agree. I would put James Bond in S tier. I love
Over Maverick, yeah.
Yeah, especially Connery's James Bond. But
Both.
like I said,
of them.
I do not control the list. If I had my way, Mel Gibson as Martin Riggs would be S tier too. He is literally, I think, one of the best action characters of all time. Easy, but that's not
so you
what
put Riggs in and
I-
not
I-
Matt.
I wouldn't be able to say because I only watched the first movie, but I've seen some clips.
Listen.
He seems interesting.
Listen,
But Riggs
I
was
can't
part
believe
of
I'm
the duo. Like, I don't know if you guys remember.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
I'm too old for this shit.
Well, you are. I would much rather if Extra Zero was on stream.
Maybe he'd be the voice of reason.
Ryan
Yeah.
did a really good job.
No, he didn't. He started splitting hairs. But dude, he starts
How much fentanyl was
arguing with
consumed
Samuel
before that decision was
over
made?
what
I
to call
just-
RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Murphy.
Does he have another name?
Alex Murphy is his real name, but he's
Yeah.
over here trying to argue. Well, no, he needs to be called. He needs to be lower because he's Alex Murphy, not RoboCop. But even though they're the same freaking character,
Yeah, I put it down on the list. I put it down as Alex Murphy because that's exactly it. If you're going off the character, the character's
so we're
name
not
was
going
Alex
off-
Murphy, so it was.
Oh, hang on.
But-
In the recent
But he's
movie,
also
do we
Robot
include
Father.
that one as well?
No, well, yeah, I guess you have to, but
Okay, so D tier
It's-
by that logic.
yeah, because the latest one was really shitty. But it was like
John McClane's in B. Oh my god, you guys are tripping, man! Like,
Oh.
what the hell?
Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh, good God, that's bad.
I thought he should
Conan's
definitely
in
be an
C.
A.
I will give
Oh,
them
I'm going
Conan
back
because
to
this
bed.
is a
I'm
hard one
legit
to
going back
judge.
to sleep. This is what the hell.
I
Same
told
Batman as
Dermy I
Bruce
could
Wayne.
give you guys your own list and you could make your own list. He didn't
Mm-hmm.
want to, so put that on him.
All right. Can we do a part 2 of this panels?
Do you want to do a part 2?
I can
No,
build
on
a
the
list
stream
if
right
you guys
now.
want it.
We redo this list.
Well,
Okay,
that's
I
what
guess-
it is. Is I
This
can
is
give
their
you a blank
list.
with
Mhm.
yeah. I
We'll
can
have
give
our
you
own list.
Give me a second.
I can see it properly now. And what the
You
Jesus
guys
Christ!
can show us how awful we are and make your own.
JP is
All
so
right.
bad.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't like.
Oh my
my only
God.
real arguments come to John Wick, but like you guys are so pissed off.
Yes.
These are tripping.
I love it.
We're mad.
I'm actually
You
not the one
guys-
doing it this time. Listen, real quick.
You guys
real quick.
do realize this is their opinion. It's not like it's like scientific. It's not like they did a poll of 1 million people. This is 4 people's opinion.
Who's next to Blade?
Who was
I
that next
don't
to
know.
Blade?
I'm busy
shit.
doing
But
other damn
you
stuff.
see, Devil, it's a trash opinion that deserves to be mocked.
Wait, you're gonna call Culture or Casino's opinion trash? I was being very careful on that.
Yeah, I would be careful,
Oh,
dude.
Culture was there as well. I
He's
thought he'd be
connected.
a man of logic.
He's gonna have you ended.
Next to Blade was The Equalizer, and then Man with No Name.
All right.
Equalizer. Do you count the TV
there
show
we
Under
go. Yeah,
Woman
32.
Equalizer?
No.
So by that logic, he'd be in D.
So the Equalizer is a more iconic character than John McClane.
I mean,
I don't know.
Squares. Add the extra row. As
Oh,
the
what's
void.
Cloud saying? This is the list just as bad as the one Blabs and Wicked did. What does he mean?
Oh, God damn it.
What list did they make?
As if you paid attention to that list. Let's be honest.
were they raining their Sims and you didn't get on top?
Hang on, you don't want to be on the top of the list because that would make you the biggest simp.
I'm trying to think.
Someone has
I
the
don't know which
opinion. The
one
press
makes me the most
secretary is.
angry. I think it's
Give me a
the
second.
Conan one.
Yeah, for me
Really,
it's
the
Neo.
Conan one?
I think
For me,
so.
it's John Wick.
Yeah. For me, it's Conan. I think.
Okay, interesting. I mean, I'm angry
I
about
love
John
John
Wick,
Wick.
too, Dermy, so I understand your point.
I love
You're
John
Wormu now.
Wick. Huh?
Hold
You're
on.
Wormu now, Dermy Wormu.
Okay,
Oh
there
my
we
God,
go.
I'm retarded.
You are kind of retarded.
No, that's a cool nickname.
All right. I'm going to share my screen. You.
All right.
We,
I just
Devil.
pictured you as like a you know,
I love you.
emu, Dermy.
Here. This time I'll actually bring some big booty Latinas. Okay. Well, I do have a big. I have a nice Latina for us. Don't worry. A very attractive Latina for us.
Mhm.
And this is all because this is because I love you and I was actually avoiding this. This is a nice picture that I'm looking at.
Yes, Selma Hayek. I know which one you're talking about already.
Why does everyone have a crush on her? I mean, she's hot, but like,
What do you
Wait.
What?
You don't have you don't when. Oh, and you guys are saying my opinions
right.
and their opinions are bad.
right.
Here's him.
If she was in the top 10 list, she'd be like 7th or 8th place. Like,
Top,
Oh.
what?
I would let that
Fix
woman
that.
have all my seed.
Okay.
All right, first up. There you go, Alex Murphy.
Shut a man's dick off.
God, did they? Oh no. That's
I
That's
like
bad.
RoboCop. I didn't
Yeah.
really like him I don't like his time in WCW so much,
Mm.
but the movies were 1 and 2
Well-
especially like
If we're judging by the characters, not by the movies.
okay.
So if
I'll
you're
put him
judging
in
off the
A. I'd
character,
put him in an A.
Yeah,
Per-
there's
personally.
the. I could tell you the judging criteria I gave them if you want.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you guys can use the same stuff. The X factor can be whatever you want. It is literally your choice of how you perceive the character.
Mhm.
With the rest of the judging criteria, they are believability. How believable the character was, the actor as the character.
Okay.
Did they bring it to life for you? Type thing. Longevity. How long has the character existed, and do people still remember it? Do people still go, "Oh my god, I love those movies," even though they came out 30 years ago? Type thing. Originality. How original the character was. Is it just a resuit of some other character archetype that we've seen 1,000 times? And then the X factor, which is completely up to you and whatever you want to judge them on. If you want to judge them on their hairstyle, that's your choice. It's your X factor.
I just wanted to be noted before Ryan comes on and starts screaming at us like we're crybaby whatevers.
Mhm.
I actually said not to do this, but the other two guys said that we should. So you know what? We're doing this. So
I didn't have a response. I don't care.
I forced your hand because
Yeah.
I could not handle the blasphemy that was new.
I am
So yeah,
mad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
Yeah.
legit mad.
Matrix is my top 5 movies of all time. So
well, okay, we're not talking about those. We're talking about RoboCop.
right,
Yeah.
And I would
RoboCop,
honestly put
probably an A.
RoboCop. Yeah, I would put him in A.
I agree with A.
There's some
He's an original character.
mhm.
He's a
He's an
unique
iconic
character.
Yeah.
But believability factor. Let's be real.
It's
He's a
very
cyborg.
No,
believable.
believability is how well the actor portrayed
Oh,
the character, essentially.
okay.
Yeah, where did you believe him as an android that was put
Yeah.
back together after being blown apart?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, there's also some resurrection metaphor as
Can
well
we do
in there
something
and
real
stuff like
quick?
that, so
Can we just do
Sure.
something real quick?
Yeah.
Just
What?
throw Johnny Depp into the void.
no,
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you
me,
guys
don't be-
agree with that?
no.
It's a group thing, so you can't go into void. Sorry, not
Alright.
unless they you got
This is the guy
Okay.
from Expandables, right?
Yes.
Expandables.
Wait. Did you
I don't know how
say
you say it.
expendables?
The guy said Expendables.
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 Yeah,
all right.
what's
Whatever.
his name?
Maybe you aren't a Brit. You can't speak English.
Bernie Ross. Bernie Ross is his name. Sorry.
Oh,
Bernie
I
Ross
didn't even
sometimes-
know his name.
Barney Ross. Sorry, not Bernie.
Barney Ross.
C tier, man.
C or D.
C or D.
I would give him a C tier. I enjoyed him.
Mhm.
I thought he was a fun character.
In the first one, at least,
Well, even in like all of them, he was a fun character. But he was just a muscle character, and he had an
Yeah, I
interesting
don't even remember his
storyline,
name.
He
but-
served his
Yeah.
purpose, though.
You said C.
Yeah. I'll
All
go
right,
with
yeah, I'm
C.
fine with that.
Okay. Next up,
Ooh,
Blade.
I'm thinking
S.
S or A.
I'm going S.
You going
'Cause
S?
he is such an iconic character that
He's a
people love.
badass.
And the fact that people are terrified of him entering the MCU, that should tell you how much people care about Blade.
Yeah,
And
and
especially
he
West
was
Coast
like the
Blade.
first, comic book S. It's what was the for the founding stone of the MCU essentially.
Well,
I
told
won't
them,
even
I
call him
said,
that.
I didn't want to put any superhero on here, but since Blade was made before the whole superhero movie craze, destroyed so much shit, it kind of stands on its own away from that. It's the reason he's on there, and because he was a great character.
Yeah.
At
He's
least
a
in my mind,
fantastic
so.
character. I think in all three of them. He got fucking boned in the third movie, but
Yeah.
God, I love him. I love the second movie. I think
Oh,
is the
it's when I
best.
try to ice skate uphill. I butchered the quote. Sorry.
So you said 2 S's, right?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Kenzo, yeah. Yeah, sure. I
Next
don't mind
up. God. Okay.
This is
Brian
one that I
Mills.
100% agree on a reason they said, because this guy's awful fucking father.
Well,
let's
hang
be
on.
real.
He does
No,
rescue his daughters.
He
I
has
didn't
let
really
his
get it.
daughter get kidnapped 3 times.
No, that's
Well,
not 2.
let's be
The third
fair.
one, she didn't get kidnapped.
His daughter's the dumbass who keeps getting herself put. Like in the first one, he was literally fighting to keep her from going to Paris, and she threw a little bitch ass tantrum and got herself kidnapped. I would have been like, "Bitch, you put yourself in that position. I'm gonna go make another baby and forget you." He decided not to do that.
I agree. You know, the second time around, I agree. You know what? You got yourself into this mess. Get yourself out. You know, but because he's an awful fucking father, he let his daughter get. He failed.
What kind of father would rescue? He made up for it by being a fucking badass and slaying the human trafficking.
And the first one, the rest.
Now that's a father who cares, you know, to slay that much people.
I'm
Like
throwing
literally,
him
you went
down
on a
in D.
fucking Punisher-esque rampage.
C or D
Hang
for
on, why
me,
wasn't
man.
Punisher in here? Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm going.
You went like on a
Jeremy would
Punisher
go over to
rampage for his
France to
daughter.
get his daughter back, and then he'd just end up on a curb eating a fucking croissant.
Exactly.
That thing is, you're probably not
think
wrong.
his badass levelness is. I think he'd get a B from me.
How many
Okay, so we
freaking
have a
cuts?
B, and you said what, Dermy?
D.
D, and then
What?
you said what, Kenzo?
I'm struggling between C and D. I'll go for D.
Okay, so
Oh, guys,
Or
come
BBs.
on.
He couldn't jump over a freaking fence. It took forever for him to jump over a goddamn fence.
Yeah, you're judging the movies. The characters are good. He's badass.
No, I hate his character.
Mm.
I think he's a
And he's
failed
Irish.
father. I'm legit. No, I like the fact that he's Irish, but
all
I
right,
think
right.
he failed.
His phone call conversation in the first movie is so goddamn famous. Like, I think that gets a B or at least a C from me. You know.
And real quick, JB, we're judging them on the characters, not the movies. The characters.
yeah, they've decided their X factor will
come
not
on,
be the movies.
Can we at least game into C? I don't think he deserves a D.
We'll argue about it later. How about that?
Yeah,
Okay,
at the end,
fair
you guys get to fight for adjustments. Okay, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Void.
Well,
Johnny Depp's own
Action.
words.
But
were
you
the
said
cartoon
it was
character.
about the character. As far as a character goes, he's a good character. He's likable. People
Yeah,
love
but he's not
him.
an action character.
He's believable as a drunken ass pirate.
Yeah, but he's not an
Mm.
action character. He's a.
He
comedic
has sword
character.
fights in every single movie. That I would say that would classify him.
I don't think he has one in the second movie, does he?
just because it's a more of a younger person's movie and stuff and not so serious doesn't mean it's not an action movie.
it does have a cool fight scene when he's like a skeleton and stuff like that. That was cool in the first movie.
I will say I did like his fight scene over the whirlpool. Okay, fine. I'll at least give him D. I don't consider him an action character. That's my whole thing. I consider him a comedy character.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
isn't it-
don't have strong feelings about this one way or the other.
Would you give him the D though?
No.
Probably not.
No, nor would I. We'll put him in D.
Okay. so-
What? We're putting him in D. Oh, Kenzo.
Yeah, well-
Okay.
Yeah, well, Dermy said D. I'm saying D, so that makes you
All right.
irrelevant.
Well, you guys
Yeah,
are saying no.
But you've got to
void.
put Liam Neeson in C.
No, we'll keep him.
We'll argue about it later.
Alright.
Conan. God, this
Okay,
is a hard one to
Conan.
judge on.
S bitches.
While you guys are
I
doing
want-
that, I'll be back.
I want to throw him an S. I do, but what version of Conan am I judging him on? Am I judging him?
On the
Sorry.
album.
If I'm judging him on like the book character, yeah, definitively S.
Mm.
Like this is the sword and sandals king. This is freaking Conan.
It's Conan, bitches. Like S tier.
All right,
But if I'm
so
judging him on
only
basis of
Arnold.
if I'm judging him on the basis of the movies, I would probably put him in B.
That's fair.
Which movies?
The Arnold movies, and then the one with Momoa.
Yeah, with Momoa is a bit whack.
Yeah. So yeah, if we
Agreed.
include in
But-
comics, then S. Then
Yeah, if you're king, if
Yeah, I
I
It's
think
was
just the
that's
allowed to
character, X
include,
Factor, everything in it. So
okay, that's
Yeah.
fair enough. Because I did read some Conan comics. They were like in my library, and they were pretty good. And I
Conan
see
the
he
frickin'
he has a
barbarian. Like,
he has a huge history as well. So you know what, I respect that.
You know, what,
don't have a
you're
problem
right.
with that.
Especially his level of legacy. Like he is a iconic character. Like everybody
Mm.
And
freaking knows
arguably, he
Conan.
beat the arse
the
out of
way,
most of the action characters in this.
He would beat their
creator has
ass
a
and then
sad story.
he would beat the ass of the Taken dude and then take his daughter, and she'd like
Exactly,
it.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Behead
So
Robo
what would
Buck,
Conan do to Jeremy's ass? I didn't hear the whole
total
conversation.
total glizzy destruction.
I may or may not. When we played Conan Exiles and when we found Conan, I may or may not have stripped down butt naked in front of him, and I was a big tittied Amazon woman.
There's some things you shouldn't admit to, Demi.
It was on
Conan,
stream.
it's
So much
Conan
you
the
shouldn't admit to.
Barbarian. What are you gonna do?
That we have a list going of shit that Dermy should not have admitted to.
It was on stream. Everybody saw it.
They put Cloud
Okay.
in the list as well.
I say we throw him on the void. Not the void. S tier.
I agree with
S
that.
Reading the
tier
void.
if we include the comics,
I think
B
we
tier
gotta include.
is the Arnold movies.
It's
I
the
think we
X
gotta
Factor. You
include it.
can include it if you want.
I think we
Oh,
gotta
okay.
For
include
me
the comics and
personally,
the
if we were going
movies.
just
Right.
by the Arnold movies, I'd put him in S.
But if you're gonna consider the comics on him, and that's gonna be your X Factor, you should do that on all of them, just to be fair. And so you
said
got to
X
look at
Factor,
their.
We could
Yeah.
do whatever we wanted. Now you've
Wait,
put
hang on.
rules it.
Could we?
Like-
No,
I
you
understand
understand
what
whatever you
Doug's
wanted,
saying.
but be
I-
fair to the whole through the whole thing.
Okay.
And I
That makes
get
sense.
that.
I get that.
That makes perfect sense.
It does.
So
I'm-
so
And that would keep-
Dermy's
so if we
dirty
did that with Blade,
fanfics.
Blade would still be where he is, in my opinion. You know?
Dermy's
Okay.
dirty fanfics about Snake Plissken have to be considered as
Yes. I'm gonna
you
put
know.
Conan in S tier because when you take into the books, the comics, and like who he
Mhm.
is, yeah, he would be an S tier.
Agreed. I have no
character.
argument.
All right.
Okay.
Yes,
S for Conan.
I'm fine with that.
Vin Diesel. What the hell is
Dominic
his character's
Toretto.
name? Dominic.
Toretto.
Yeah, Dominic Toretto.
It's all
I
about
don't-
family, man.
Yeah, I,
I put him in D.
The
I don't like
Familia.
him. I liked the
I-
first couple, but it just got like,
I'd put him in D. It's all about family, and it's just
yeah.
I never viewed him as an action star. Now he is, but I didn't. I
What
don't.
is Vin Diesel's best movie?
Pitch Black.
Iron Giant.
Yeah, that he was really good as whatever that
Ooh,
character.
shit! I keep forgetting he voiced the Iron
Yeah,
Giant. I always
me
forget
too.
that.
And Groot.
Me too.
I like him as Groot, but
Why the hell is
You know
all
what,
the
Iron
voice acting he does is like characters that like say 2 words? Like,
He doesn't have the best range, you know.
he doesn't have the best range. But he has that. That is a strong baritone.
it's not like if Disney did a cartoon version of Hamlet, he'd be like, yes, Vin Diesel
I'm
will
gonna
play
put.
Hamlet.
I'm gonna put him in D.
Yeah.
I,
I'm
I,
fine
I
with that.
agree.
Dominic is
everyone-
not a great character.
No. He was good in the first couple, but yeah,
It's all
it just gets boring after a while.
Okay,
Dutch.
Dutch from Predator.
Ooh,
Okay, I think the last list got it right.
Yeah,
A
I
or
think
S.
everybody can agree on that one. Like that's S.
Yeah, if we're taking
He's
into
a
account the
freaking-
comics as well, yeah. S, for
I
sure.
don't know if he is in some comics.
Yeah, he
probably
has
is.
a few comics.
He's an alien.
Okay,
versus
cool.
Predator.
They said that
All right, that bobs in
he-
to S.
he pretty much disappeared after the first movie because like the government like just disappeared him. Just he never
So,
was seen again type thing. But
There
his brother was in the other.
Oh,
in
is
the
it his
comic books.
brother in the comic? Oh,
Yeah.
Well, no,
supposedly.
he was okay. Okay, I get that part. But no, Dominic was actually supposed to come back in the last movie.
Did
They
you
just
say
didn't get
Dominic?
Thank God he wasn't.
You mean
Not
Dutch?
Dominic. Dutch. Dutch
Yeah.
was supposed to come back at the end of the last movie
Thank God
and
it
was
got
going
cut.
to introduce the new guy into like they're setting up for a big war and everything. He needs to
Good
get.
God.
He was gonna end up. It was gonna kind of like Avengers this shit
Mhm.
and bring together
be
everybody
like
that's
a
been
Nick
in those
Fury.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, that movie, autism powers, and predators want to kidnap them to
Li-
harvest the
listen,
powers.
listen.
Just,
Listen,
Whoa,
I kinda like
that
that
movie was
considering I'm
stupid.
autistic. I like it,
oh,
but
If it
I
bleeds,
also
God.
we can kill it.
because of that fact, because I kind of want the Avengers movie though. I kind of want that. It sounded
Mhm.
fun
yeah, sure.
because
sure.
that's what. And a lot of these movies, all I need is dumb fun.
If an anal inspection, that's how
To
fun
enjoy.
it sounds. For another predators. No, the predator.
War
sequel,
of
sorry.
Predators. I love Alien versus Predator too. So I mean, come on.
Okay.
I
So
like
it's-
Atwell,
it-
but
Not the
that's
second
stupid.
movie. I like the first movie.
Yeah.
Okay. So where did you guys put him?
S. They
Yeah.
got it right the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. S.
They got a
Oh.
few of them. I will say this. They
Okay.
got a few of
What
them
would
right.
the Alien and Predator count or not? I guess they're monsters, so.
No.
Well, like I said, it's the
Is that Ellen
characters,
Ripley?
so it's only the movies they're in.
Okay.
But like I said, you guys have kind of
Well, he
thrown
was-
the movie part out, and so it's just what you guys feel.
No. What he was judging on would the Alien or the Predator be in these, but they wouldn't.
No, because
That'd be a
they're not acting characters. They're not.
Yeah.
There's no. They're just the catalyst.
You could
I
probably
guess you'd
argue
say.
the Predator is, but
Ooh, Ellen Ripley.
No, he's just a mindless hunting machine. He's
no.
it's not like he goes down there and says, "I do this for my children." He's doing it for a trophy. It's
I'm
very
not
deep.
gonna say like the Predator needs to be on this list, but when it comes to the Predator, like there's more to the Predator than just hunting. Like that's a part of his culture.
Hmm.
And he does. You can kind of see some of his emotions through in the first one, and then again in the second one, you kind of see like you can pick up on like what he's thinking. It's just unique little
Can you
things.
pick up on what I'm thinking?
You want to put her in S because of that panty scene,
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yes, absolutely.
and I will
wanna-
put her in S. I'm gonna. Put
I
her
want
in
to
S.
put her on my lap and bounce.
I didn't think
Yeah.
the third or fourth one were great, but she was great in the third one still.
Well, like I said, the thing I love about Ripley is that she was a girl badass action star, but they kept her effeminate. She wasn't like overmasculated and made into like a dude to try to make her a badass. They just,
I
they
would
went with
say
what
the
they had.
one time, they
Especially the
did
first
what-
one, most.
I would
but-
say the one time they did that, like, kind of emasculated her and took away her femininity was the fourth one. But
yeah, but that was
until
because
then.
she wasn't even
Hang
fully
on.
Ripley. She was half alien. So
Yeah, so
I
hang on. Does the fourth one even count? Because technically that's a stupid clone of her, so it's not really her.
it's
You know
still
what?
the
I'm-
actress playing
No,
the character.
no, I'm
it's
going with
supposed to be
Pop
different.
Logic.
Mhm.
I'm going with Pop Logic. It's a clone. It's not her. She's still good. She's S tier.
Mhm.
I don't. This doesn't give me any conflictions. I'm going with Pop Logic here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Ripley.
Yeah, she's very muddly. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I have not watched like Aliens until last year, I think. So I was kind of late to the party. Yeah, I know.
And
I never watched it.
And it woke up your manhood.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
I-
really freaking good. Really
I will
good.
say this real quick. I was never Sigourney Weaver doesn't do it for me. I don't know what it is. She's
Devil is
attractive.
gonna
but-
kick you.
No, he'll forgive me for when we get to character me and him really agree on.
Ethan
Okay.
Hunt.
Ethan Hunt.
I think
what
he's
was
great.
he again?
I watched Mission Impossible.
Impossible.
7, I think. Yeah.
Mission Impossible?
I think A.
A.
Because he's such a heroic and selfless character, especially in the seventh one. There was like some sort of line where he says,
I'm not a
Like-
super
like-
Mission. I'm not a big Mission Impossible fan. Like I'm not a huge.
For Ethan Hunt
They
for me
exist.
is B or C. Just quickly, sorry.
"What?" I think he's A because he's very heroic and selfless, and good God, he risked his life for his mates, and I really liked him in the newest film, and I can't remember the exact line, but he said like he'd put his life on the line for his friends, essentially.
Hey, Kenzo,
And-
give me a good argument as to why B? Because again, like I like Mission Impossible. I could go either way with A or B for Ethan Hunt. Well, I mean, I'm not a Mission Impossible fan. Like the character, either or. So give me a good argument on why.
Because his surname rhymes with Moz's favorite word.
Wait, what did that give it a good reason to put it in A?
No, B.
But it rhymes with Maz's favorite word, so put it in A.
No, I'm saying he is one.
Oh,
He's a bit of an Ethan Hunt, like, so
okay.
I can't see past the Tom Cruise-ness of that specific character.
Oh, I can't say you're being biased.
That come on.
I think he's very heroic, and he should get A.
Just
essentially.
don't. He's just not
Decent
doing it for me,
character.
boys. Sorry.
Like, watch Fallout. Fallout is fucking fantastic. You know, such great
I watched
character
Fallout
writing.
for
Mhm.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I mean, everyone does.
I'll put him in B because I could go
What
either
did you
way.
vote?
Even though I
What
think
did you vote, Danny? You voted A, right?
A.
And
But
And
I
what
could
did
go
you
either
vote,
A.
Pop?
I voted A.
We'll put him in A.
So there's
then.
2 A's, 1 B, and that's
Yeah, 2
Dermy
A's and a
changes
B,
his
that's
vote.
an
Okay, let's do A because I could go either way on Ethan Hunt. I think he's a
Yeah,
fun
I was gonna
character.
say give Pop a little win here. You guys
You're
have
an
been
Ethan
taking
Hunt.
his shit apart.
No, we've
Okay.
been agreeing.
No,
Yeah,
every
come on.
time he says he should be here, and then you and Kenzo go, no, they should be here, and
No,
you
we
win.
agreed on Ripley.
That's why there's 4
we agreed
people on
on-
the thing instead of 3 normally.
I have no opinion here.
Jason Statham.
Oh, and that's why then you get the devil tiebreaker. Yeah, I agree.
This is
Transporter.
Transporter, so
How many movies did Jason Statham Transporter get?
When it's
Three?
Frank Martin,
Three
and
or
he was, I believe, 3.
Okay. I'm C or D for me. I'm not sure.
Well, it's like I said, he freaking Jason
C or
Statham
C.
is the same character in every movie
Yeah.
he plays.
Yes.
Essentially, he's very so.
You say me.
the only time
doesn't
he's
mean he's
not Jason
bad, so.
Statham is when he was in that movie with the fat lady. What was it?
I think he's on the level of what's his name in C tier. I
No,
forgot.
Barney
Barry?
Ross?
Barney.
Barney.
Yeah,
I
You
think
think
he's
of
like
the
on
same
the
channel,
same
the
level.
Barney?
I was about to think, are you calling Jason Statham the Stain of Stallone? Because we were about to fight.
No.
No, the
Whatever
character.
the character isn't expandable.
He's a C or
Did
a
you say
D.
Expandables again?
I'm gonna call it expandable.
Sounds like a fat chick movie.
I'm just gonna keep calling it expandables. So that's
So
how I
we're
read
saying
it.
are we all saying he's a C? Is that what it is?
I don't have controversial feelings. I'd be okay. with
I'll
him
go
being-
C.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
go
I
C.
honestly
I'll go
can't
C.
really vote.
He's-
I've never
That
seen
character's not as
Transporter.
cringe as Dominic Toretto or the fucking Taken by. Let's be honest.
Okay.
You shut
I
up about
messed
taking
up
guy.
so bad on this one. I kept at first I was calling him Mad Max, and then
Okay.
somebody's all, he's not Mad Max. I went, oh shit, Dirty Harry. Okay, sorry. So yeah, I got it right this time. Dirty Harry.
Now,
Yourself one
I've
question.
only watched the first movie.
Deadpool.
I've not watched
Same.
any of the sequels, so I don't feel like I have a good gauge, but I know his line is pretty popular. So
Well, I mean, him as a character, what he is
Yeah, Dirty
when the
Harry.
law fails,
Mhm.
somebody's gonna step in to take care of the law. So
Mhm.
I would probably put him in B.
yeah,
I
maybe.
enjoy him. I enjoy him.
From the movie that I watched. Yeah, acceptable.
He's a really good character. I just don't think he's A tier.
Okay.
I don't think he's better than like
I think he's better than Ethan Hunt.
Robocop. Maybe he might be on the same level as well. I don't know.
I think he's a great character. I just think that his longevity kind of has waned real bad. 'Cause
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if many people who are 20 right now who would be like, "Oh yeah, Dirty Harry, I know exactly who
Well,
that
that's
is."
say they
Mhm.
did a Dirty Harry movie today. I don't think it would go.
Yeah,
over.
they'd have to. Yeah,
I don't think
Yeah,
be able to
But-
do a Dirty Harry.
but I
movie
think
today.
if you were
That's true.
doing a RoboCop movie, for instance, like people say, "Oh yeah, that's RoboCop," but if we're doing Dirty Harry, so I guess that's the
Yeah.
difference, really.
Okay,
Indiana
Indiana
Jones.
Jones.
Okay, because we're judging it on the
right, sorry.
character and we're not
Best
bringing
tier,
the
man.
movies in.
Mhm.
I
And
would
we're including
probably
the
have-
comics too and stuff like that. Remember?
Fuck.
I think he has.
I,
some
li-
good
I like
comics
the
in it.
character. I love the character, but his standing in the world has fallen. And I get it. People are trying. You had Samuel say, "Well, that's why the people are so big fans. That's why the movie failed." But a big thing that was coming out is like kids don't care about Indiana Jones.
Mhm.
20-year-olds aren't really big into Indiana Jones unless their parents treated them right.
Mhm.
So standing, but he does have that legacy. I'd probably have
think
to go
A or S.
A. I'd have to go A.
What do you think, Pop? S or A?
Well, so JB, real quick, we're including the comics with the movie character. So like this is the character himself. So
Yeah, without
how
that
he was
Conan
portrayed
wouldn't
in
be
the
in it.
movies,
So,
comics, books, what
yeah,
how
his
however, this is
overall
the character.
legacy, I think that's fair.
I
You know,
think
every
S,
media that's been in.
personally, he's indie,
You know?
and it's just for me. He's
Like, I
one of
get
the
the S
childhood
tier.
sort of icons.
I get the S tier, but if I was judging it based on like his standing in the movies, I would throw him in like C right now because I don't think he's that popular anymore. But him as a character,
But
his
he
popularity
just because
and
he's
whatnot, you know?
just because he's not popular, it doesn't matter. You still, if you hear that music like Pop did, people know who the hell that is. Just because he's not popular, he's still one of the most noticeable characters.
I don't think he is anymore though.
He is.
Yes, he is. I guarantee you, a 7-year-old knows who
Devil,
Indiana Jones is.
you know what?
No,
You convinced me.
no.
Yes. Mhm.
My vote is
If their
F.
parents raised him right.
And their parents raised him right, yeah.
Yeah.
Ask the ones in your closet if they know who he is.
Fine, I'll throw him in S.
He opens up the
Begrudgingly.
closet. There's like 5 children tied up in there. He's all, kids, do you know any Jones?
Do you know any?
They're crying. Can I see my mommy?
Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft. And you guys better have the right answer or no juice boxes.
Yeah. Fuck
my-
Lucasfilm, by the way, for taking
Well,
a
yeah,
shit on this
screw
character.
Lucasfilm. Like that, what they did was
If
awful,
anything,
but
they should be in the void.
honestly, I
Very
think Indiana Jones's image was waning because of Crystal Skull. So he
Okay, so-
survived a nuclear explosion in a goddamn fridge.
But did you watch Dial of Destiny, Dermy?
Yes,
And do you think Crystal Skull is better now?
it's better. That's how bad it is.
Yes.
So where are we putting him?
I vote F.
confused.
I'll go with S, even though
Kenzo? Kenzo votes with S.
I think he said S anyways.
Okay. Nice.
Okay,
I think his icon
next
is
up.
Wayne though.
Now,
so-
I thought this was The Fugitive. No.
no, this
but
is
okay.
It's
Jack Ryan, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Jack Ryan.
Okay.
I've only
Books
watched
are
a couple of
included.
movies, I think. Yeah.
Books are included.
Books are
If you
included.
want to.
Ooh, books are included. Okay.
And
I heard
he's
good
a
things
very
about.
popular book series.
Well,
so-
because like Pop, just like what Devil
Mhm.
said, because we judged Conan on books and comics, we got to do that with all of them. So Jack Ryan books are included.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go A.
Yeah, I think that's fair. He's very
Wait, sorry.
popular.
I was away for a moment. I'm back.
Oh, we put Indiana in S.
Yeah.
now we're
that's
on Jack Ryan.
Agreed.
Okay.
Okay, now we're on to Jack Ryan. Very
And we're
successful
including
book
books into
series.
as well.
Very.
I like the
has,
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
it's
season
including-
1 for me was bad. Season 2 weren't as good for me. I enjoyed the one after that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I read the books. I enjoy him as a character. I
Okay.
think he's an
I
A
need to
character.
read
What was the
books then.
movie?
Hands
Was
down.
it Clear and what was it called?
Yeah, there was the Hunt for Red October. There's been Clear and Present
Yeah,
Danger,
Clear and Present
Patriot
Danger. That's
games.
the one. Yeah.
There's been like 5 or 6 movies, pretty much.
And the problem with like the movies, there's so many Jack Ryan characters. That's why I like the books and I like this show because it's
I like him. He's like A or B tier for
Ooh,
me.
Devil, why isn't the Reacher on here?
because he's not in a movie. Well, oh no, because they did the Tom Cruise ones, huh?
Yeah.
Uh,
That would be an interesting one. I think
if
they
you guys
kind of
want to do it,
want-
you can put him wherever you want. I just don't have a picture for him. But
I haven't read
I've always
Reacher or
said-
seen. Or
the show
watched
is
the movies,
awesome.
so.
The show is
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
movies were because it's like in the character is supposed to be this big Norwegian dude, and I'm sorry, Tom Cruise is not a big badass Norwegian dude. But I did like the movies for what they were, the suspense and the kind of story and stuff.
good
but-
action in there, you know?
Yeah,
Well,
but he
when it
definitely
comes to,
wasn't
like-
Reacher.
When it comes to Jack Ryan, my dad has all the books. I've read them all.
Ooh.
I
okay.
like the character. I think
Okay,
he's a fun
I'd be
character. I think he's A.
fine with
Anyway-
Jack Ryan in A. So
Okay, so we'll put Jack Ryan in damn. Oh, because I'm on the
Would
wrong
you
screen.
guys-
Durr.
agree with Reacher with in B.
I haven't seen it, so I haven't
Okay.
interacted with it.
I think that's why
I can't
put him
believe you
number
haven't seen Jack Reacher, the freaking show.
Jack Reacher? Wait, is it?
Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
I don't remember what was going on at the time. Like I kept saying, well, I need to watch it, but something else kept coming up and I never sat down and watched it.
Get your
Oh.
stupid ass in there
I
right
also-
now and watch that show.
I also have to watch
Kenzo,
Slap
what
the
about
shit
you?
out of you.
Where
What
would
for
you put Jack Reacher?
Jack Reacher or Jack Ryan?
Jack Reacher.
We're on Reacher right now.
Yeah, I was getting
I liked
confused
the
because
show. I liked Reacher, the show. It was
Mhm.
awesome.
Would you put him in B?
No, we're talking about
I
Reacher,
put him
not,
in A,
not
but
wait. Okay, which Jack
B,
are we
probably
talking about?
B.
We got
you guys
Reacher?
already said A. I thought you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
A
so
or B.
confused.
A or B first.
Yeah. Harrison Ford over here in the void. Yeah, A. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I'll put Jack
Okay.
Ryan in A. I'm happy with
Jack
that.
Ryan is now A. Now we are
Yes.
strictly talking about Jack Reacher.
Reach
Okay,
around.
we're gonna call it
Um,
Reacher right now because
yeah,
I got
Reacher,
so
that's
freaking
fine.
confused.
I was confused. I was all,
But is he on the list? Or is this a high?
Yeah, we don't have
No,
a
this
picture
is-
for him.
This is I when I made the list, I didn't think about it, but he was in 2 movies because this was supposed to be a movie characters originally, just movie characters.
Okay.
And
Well, I haven't
yeah,
seen the movies with him in. I don't think. Have I?
Yeah.
What are the movies with him in?
Tom Cruise played him, which is kind of bullshit because
Oh
he
yeah,
looks
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
like Jack.
yeah. I know, yeah, I know. And then there was another one with matey, Chris. What's his face?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's kind of overpowered. Like,
It's got to be a B or a C
But-
for me.
yeah,
to be
yeah.
quite
I'm
honest,
I'm
think
gonna
I'd put
go
him B.
with
the show
what
I
JB
really
is
like.
telling me when it comes to Reacher. B, because
Yeah.
he knows the character.
I agree with. I'll go with JB. He's got a
Mhm.
sound opinion.
Okay, so B for Jack Reacher.
Mhm.
All right, next
James
up,
Bond.
James Bond.
S.
So S, it's James Bond.
I don't disagree. He's very popular.
Like, let's go over to like I don't want to use the other list to influence anybody, but like, if you're gonna put Indiana Jones in A, you're gonna have to put
Yeah, James Bond. In S as
James
well.
Bond in S because Indiana Jones was just an American James Bond. That was a
Mhm.
way to look at it. And when it comes to James Bond, books, content, everything, like his character is a very good character.
Are you serious? You're trying to compare James Bond and Indiana
No,
Jones?
that
They're
was
the-
no. So people get this mixed up. Like they're completely different characters, yes. But when it comes to like Indiana Jones, he was just an Americanized version of James Bond. That was an actual thing that they wanted to do.
Mhm.
I'm
And
gonna
that's kinda
slap the
how
crap out of you.
But that's kind of how Harrison Ford played it.
I
like,
don't
he
see the
wanted-
similarities though, man.
He's-
They're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
James
Indiana
Bond
Jones
relies on
is not
tech
some
gadgets
womanizer kind of thing that's all like, "Hey, baby, how are you doing?"
Yeah, hang on. Indiana Jones kind of is a womanizer, kind of, but
kind of, but
Not
like,
as much
he's
as
only
Bond.
been with 2 women in the movies, and it's he
Okay.
falls
Ameri-
into it. He doesn't sit there and seduce them like to get something in his way. He kind of just
well, no,
Yeah.
I
if they're
agree,
there.
Mhm.
but he's
I mean, yeah.
he was an Americanized James Bond. That's what he is. He has different
Kick you off your
qualities
own
about him.
fucking
But he was
stream
like
if I
this-
could. Dirtbag.
I'm not being mean. I'm saying the truth. Like this was an actual thing.
Get your
Let's
ass
move on.
Supposed to
Let's
be
move
night
on.
and day, but they're based off of similar characteristics. Just because they're not, one's a womanizer and one isn't, doesn't mean that they don't
Alright.
have those same standings.
All
When I
right,
see
all
you
right,
at a
all right.
meetup, I'm gut punching you.
Ladies.
Fine. Here, you know what? You know what, devil? Devil.
I can't believe he actually did that. Just playing. I'm not that serious about anything. All right.
Jason Bourne.
Bourne. Jason
Is
Bourne.
there any books about him out of interest?
Yeah, he's based
Yeah.
book series.
Okay.
It wasn't a. It
movies
was
were based
born.
off.
Shit.
It's like
I
I
haven't
think
read
a
them,
5
but
or
I know
6
they-
book series, and yeah, it's Born.
Yeah.
Same thing. Born Identity, Born Supremacy, Born. I
Yeah.
think it's
I-
exactly
I've
like the movies.
Recently watched like the 3 movies. He's very
One with Jeremy.
he's kind of like
Renner too,
overpowered
right?
in like
That's a
the
different
Jack
character.
Reacher way. But yeah, he has a good badass level.
I don't.
Let's
I
see.
don't like him.
I'd consider A or B.
I'm gonna go C.
Ooh, no, I don't think he's Jason
like
Statham
him.
level.
Or are you, Kenzo?
Um,
How much you like Matt Damon?
Come on, the
it's
first
not
couple
Matt though,
movies
is
are
it?
really good.
It's Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
I would say he's more. My problem with the James Bond movies in particular, they tried to copy they tried to make James Bond more like a Jason Bourne character in the latter.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. In the
Rather
latest
than
ones,
relying
yeah.
on, rather than having Lamborghinis that turned into boats and planes and shit, he would just be more
Yeah.
like one of those guys, and
James.
that took
Yeah.
some of the magic out of James Bond for me. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
but-
I don't like the newer ones because James Bond always used to be like he'd punch people, he'd knock people out and stuff, but
yeah,
he
he'd
tried
have
to
a
always be
watch with a
smarter.
dart in it, or
Yeah.
like, you know, he'd have
He was
tech.
also
Yeah.
fun and charming, and all that tech
Yeah.
was amazing. Like,
Yeah.
the-
Yeah, but then in the later ones, they tried to make it a bit more. I really enjoyed the Bourne movies personally, and I did like the character, but I don't think, you know, I like him more than the guys in the top bracket. So for me, he's got to be a B or A. Probably a B.
I'm the same.
I'll throw him in B, but I was never born. The Jason Bourne just never did it for me.
So are
I
you
was
guys
always just bored.
So
I
he
think I
wants to go B.
would-
Are you guys going to go down to him, or are you going to stick? Are you going to go with A and overrule him, essentially?
I would say what did Pop say? B.
He said A or B, so it's
yeah.
it's up to you guys.
The thing is, I watched like the first couple of movies; they're really good.
But we're judging it on the character, not the movies. He's good in the
He's
movies.
a good
yes.
character. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. I did like.
He's
It was
very
good.
competent.
You know, he thinks
you
he's
know?
a normal guy, and then he gets in a situation with like biros and shit. Like it's. I don't know.
Is he
sometimes I can't,
RoboCop good?
No.
I
I don't.
think he's Ethan Hunt good.
Yeah, I'd say he probably is. I'm leaning more towards A than B now. After.
Okay.
Okay.
So Pop A or B.
Crap. Yeah, sure. Let's go with A.
Okay. Next up,
Ooh.
John McClane. Oh,
John McClane.
S?
S or
He's
A?
an S.
It's S or A. He's
You know what? I'll go A because John McClane is the everyman.
yeah.
Mhm.
Dude.
He was like the first. He was the first everyman. He was just a dude that wanted to do that ended up getting thrown into a situation that he just needed to figure out. He wasn't a beefy hero like Stallone, or like if we're going time like Stallone and
Schwarzenegger.
played Conan. Schwarzenegger were like these action icon guys and everything, and then super buff, steroids probably in Schwarzenegger, probably not Stallone, maybe Stallone as well.
Yeah.
But when it came to Bruce Willis, he wasn't super buff. He was the everyman. He was the first everyman. So I could go A, maybe even S.
Okay, so we got where we guys want him?
Yeah, JB has it right. McClane
I
was the
think
man that
he's
wanted to be left
better
alone.
than Jason Bourne, so I'm now considering Jason Bourne and B. But
See, this is why I was thinking of putting Jason
You
Bourne at
guys
B,
can
just-
change stuff at the end. Well, like I
Okay,
said,
okay.
you get a chance to
Yeah,
change
yeah.
at the end. So where do you think he should go as himself?
okay, if we can change these for now, I'll put him in A. But I'll think about S.
Okay.
What about you, Kenzo?
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay.
I'll take that as an A. We'll
You
argue
take it in
that.
the A.
This guy probably has some
Rambo.
books as well. And they're much
Yeah,
more depressing.
Rambo has books. I think he's working
Cartoon.
on. Yeah, he has a cartoon. I think it was. I just had their names.
And Critical Drinker doing a
Yeah, Critical
Rambo.
Drinker's
Yeah.
working on a book with him right now, with Stallone.
Yeah.
So, fuck. I think he's a fun character. Oh God, I enjoy him so much, and he's better than Expandables.
For sure. He's a
See-
he's an A or an S for me.
We're gonna end up having to
Cool.
move this stuff around.
A little bit,
Yeah.
maybe. But he's A or S.
Yeah, this is getting harder as we carry on, isn't it?
Yes.
Because now we have to like compare them to other characters.
Because he's not.
For me,
Jason
B or
Bourne
A.
is worse than him.
How many Rambo movies are there?
About 3 or 4.
5, 4.
No, I think there's 3 or 4.
No, I
Shit,
think
I'm
there's
okay.
5.
There's
I
5.
have
There's
not
there's 3 of the
watched-
original. There's 3 of the original, and then I think they did 1 or 2 when they got back. So there's like at least 5.
Yeah, there's 5.
Okay. For me, I've not watched the first one. I think I watched the last one.
Rambo
Don't-
2, First
I
Blood,
don't kill me.
Rambo, First Blood Part 2.
I think I watched The Last Blood. Yeah.
I like them.
Sorry.
I think they're a fun.
Well,
Well,
I
and
have
there's-
heard the
first one's
story
not-
about the first
Germ-
one, and I have heard that it's good.
For me,
Germ-
if we've got Dutch and Conan in S, and I think Rambo should be up there alongside them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'd
I-
put him in A, because purely
put him
because
in
what
A.
I heard from the stories and whatnot, and the first one summarized. I think he sits comfortably next to John McClane. So wherever he is, I think he's on like the same level as John McClane.
I'll go with that. I'll agree
Yeah.
with that. What were you trying to say, Devil?
If Dermy had a movie, it'd be called Butt Blood.
Listen, I think Rambo 2 through. I haven't seen Last Blood.
Mhm.
So 2, 3, and 4, I think are fun movies. The first one's a good like critique on how we treated,
How the military treated him.
treated people and people with PTSD and stuff. It's a great commentary on that. And Rambo, I don't want to say it's fun because it's so much more, but it's such a fun movie.
Mm-hmm.
They struck first. So I'll go A.
A. And you
Mhm.
said
That'll
A,
probably help.
Pop. What about you,
Yeah.
Kenzo?
Yeah, I'll stick with A. I said S or A. So
Okay.
He is such a
John
fun
Wick.
John Wick. Go ahead,
Yes.
Pop. Tell us how we're. He should
Oh,
have.
did-
I'm
Derby
the,
was
I'm the
annoyed as well.
one. I'm
A.
the one who's super fucking pissed about this. I'm saying yes.
Ooh, controversial a little. Okay. I would go with A. I can see why S.
I can,
I
yeah.
think I'd go with A.
But for me, it's more A. He's not quite.
Peak.
Yeah.
Ah,
Mhm.
I
What, you
think he's a
disagree?
great character. I
Mhm.
think his story is phenomenal. Yes, okay, he kills a bunch of people because they
Mhm.
killed his dog, but it was
Mhm.
much more than that. That dog was
That
the
was
last
just
thing given
insulting
to
to
him.
him. Yeah.
That
That was
it
just,
was
that
more-
was just like a slap in the face for him. I was just like, shut up, movie.
Well, it wasn't just. It was a slap in the face. You're right, because that's what the villains thought. Well, we're just gonna dig it in deep, but
Mhm.
to him, that was all he had left. Like his wife was.
Oh no, I was
everything
talking
to
about
him.
this. There was this joke about it in the third movie where some of the, I think the Russian lady, like,
Yeah,
all
That was
this for a
just a slap in
fucking
the
He
face.
dog. And it's
definitely
just like,
deserves
yeah.
to be in the sort of top section.
mhm.
But
A or
for me,
S,
for me,
definitely.
it's an A. He's,
I
he's
think
good.
I don't know how many people have seen the fourth one, but I
Mm.
I don't
You
want
like
to
the fourth
spoil
one?
it, but I did enjoy the fourth one. My biggest criticisms is quit hitting him with cars.
I think
that's
Wick-
not where the
yeah.
believability is ending.
Wick would easily dispatch everyone in that A bracket, apart from maybe Rambo.
I would say apart from RoboCop, I think he would dispatch
Nah.
everybody else.
Because
I
you
don't
know
know.
he has like auto lock on his head, and yeah, John Wick's dead.
In
Like John
A
Wick
or
would
S?
get his dick shot off.
Because I was gonna say, if you're talking about S, Blade and him would have some. He'd have some hard time with Blade, but
and Conan.
He would have a hard time with all those guys in S.
well, he
except
could
for
shoot
Indy.
Conan before Conan got close. But we've seen Blade like reflect
Conan
bullets,
would
I think,
just,
with his
like,
sword and shit. So
hit all the bullets
Conan
off
would
with
do
his
the same.
sword.
No,
It'd take a few
Conan
bullets.
Conan would bounce the bullets off with his pecs.
Yeah,
Does Conan have any magic at his disposal?
Yeah. Well, no. Well,
he
yes
has
and
friends
no.
with him that do magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
He-
I mean, no, I would say
There's magic in that
universe.
universe. He fights against like evil
Yeah,
sorcerers.
If,
and
if we're
Okay,
throwing them-
we are
Sorry.
not gonna start who gets to kick whose ass here. Just tell me where to put the fucking characters.
Okay, sorry. In A,
But-
for me.
For now, A,
Jesus
but
Christ.
I could be persuaded to an S. Okay.
I think he's a solid S character. I love
Okay.
his
I
character.
understand.
Because everybody else is
Decide.
A, we're gonna go with A.
He's A.
Oh my
Right.
god, I love him.
Yeah.
You love.
All
Oh,
right.
God.
Marn
I want to go
Riggs.
watch those movies again right now. I'm waiting for the fourth one to come out so we can get a complete box set all in 4K Blu-ray.
Riggs.
Riggs?
Does he have any? Is this? Does he
He's
have any
only in
books
the
or stuff
Lethal
like that?
Weapon.
He's
Hmm?
Lethal Weapon. I have to sit this out because I haven't seen Lethal Weapon.
Well, any of
I've
them.
only seen the
Fuck
first.
is
No.
wrong with you?
I've only seen the first.
God.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you guys? You guys didn't want to put John Wick in freaking
Okay,
ass.
where would
Screw
you put him? True.
You need God. You need Jesus, boy.
Freaking
freaking ain't
Jesus.
seen freaking Lethal Weapon. What the fuck?
He's a very peculiar character.
He's a loose cannon cop, isn't he?
Yes.
Bit, like he's got some issues. He's
Very
got some
energetic.
He
demons.
has a
Yes,
real
like
deep
suicidal.
story to it.
Mhm.
He's probably one of the best straight up action movie characters, at
Mhm.
least in my mind.
JB, you're speaking devil's language.
Okay, controversial. Maybe I'd put him alongside Dirty Harry just because people probably don't
What?
remember him that much anymore.
Nah.
Because we
I'm
kind of
stepping
reasoned
out
our
of
way
this
that Dirty
area.
Harry, he's not as popular.
You can't step
in
out
today.
yourself because
Oh.
if I disagree with him, that kind of screws the voting system.
No, Devil gets the final vote.
I'm
It's
not.
S or A for me.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
If we go in S or A, I'd put him in A then. I'd consider B, but it's just I don't feel that strong about it, so.
Well, what I will say this, because I'm not gonna vote. I've only seen like a clip with him. He looks like a fun, interesting character.
Mhm.
If that helps you guys out, like I think I would enjoy watching him. I just
All right.
haven't.
I will agree to put him in A if you bump up Liam Neeson to C.
We're not
I'll
bargaining
cop
here,
that.
damn it. All I know is
We'll
Jeremy has
argue-
1
we'll-
week to watch those movies before I kill him.
I'll put him in A.
Yeah. All right. Fine. I don't feel stronger about it.
No, real quick. Samuel. I had nothing to do with this one. I only agreed with it because Kenzo and Pop started asking to do it.
Not
'Cause they were
Kenzo.
more mad than me.
No, not me. I said I don't care either way.
You were starting to say I'm getting angrier and angrier.
I was mad.
Don't look at me here. This is the Brits' fault. All I was pissed off about was John Wick.
I was pissed about Neo, like really pissed about Neo. Really
Mad
pissed.
Max.
Oh
All right.
shit.
All right.
I,
Wait, we've only
I
got a
do
few
have
to go.
Problem. I like
Mhm.
Mad Max. I like him.
Maximus? Oh no! Mad
This
Max.
is
next.
just
Okay.
Mad Max.
Mm.
I like him. My
Mhm.
problem with him is when it comes to like the first movie to the second movie, as a character, he kind of just feels weird. I understood what Samuel was saying. He's a lost character in between those, but because of just we go from him being mad at a biker gang because they killed his family to now we're in an apocalypse. What the fuck?
Yeah. Does he have any books?
It's good evolution.
I think he has a comic.
I don't know. I don't know what the other stuff has been written.
So I'm trying to think what I've watched.
There was
I've watched
video
the
games. I think.
Furiosa
Yeah, the video
movie
game's okay.
where he's a B character as in the movie titled by him with Tom Hardy. I've seen some bits and pieces of
There are
the
books.
movie.
But it's
Maybe
all about Fury
B?
Road.
I don't know.
Kenzo says he's S tier, but he also loves Australia, so
Yeah.
he might be a little jaded on that.
Maybe
S
B.
tier.
B or S. B or A. I don't know.
I'm going high B.
Mhm.
B.
Yeah.
So we're in B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Kenzo,
I like him as a character. I think he's a fun character, but he kind of got shafted in Fury Road. Let's be real.
Yeah, and I don't think he's like as popular as some of the ones in A.
Have a good night, Samuel, even though you're
Right. Even though your ranking was trash.
I'm just pissed off about John Wick. Like,
Yeah, I was
He
so
is-
pissed at Neo. I was so pissed.
okay, let's be real. Maximus is S. I have no
He
argument.
had one
for
movie,
anything else.
and they're doing a sequel.
That speech was fucking awesome in that movie.
He has one movie, but let's be
Hmm.
fair. That's an S. That movie's freaking good.
His
Yeah, we're
line,
not-
"Are you not entertained?" is very famous.
Like Maximus
the
as a
speech was
character
better.
Yeah.
is fantastic. The movie is amazing. This is like, yeah, this is S tier. If-
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they
shit.
only have one movie. You're not considering the movies. You have to just consider the character. As a character, he was awesome. But
I suppose
the
so.
sequel, we're not going to throw the sequel into the mix, but it's
Yeah.
about a girl apparently. So.
About an A for me, Maximus.
which is complete
Right.
bullshit.
I don't know. Convince me, guys, that he's an S, because I'm thinking
Well,
A.
Kenzo said A, so I end up getting
Oh,
potentially outranked.
right. Okay. Again, subject to change. I'll put him in A.
Okay.
I think he's just a phenomenal character, hands down. Like inspirational,
Yeah.
makes you want to go out and do good
That's
things.
because they never invaded you, you know, like we look at them kind of a little bit differently.
Well, I mean, you
you know,
guys
Like,
invaded me.
let's put him in S. All right.
Oh.
Fuck the Brits.
Give me the chance.
Wait, but you're a Brit. Pop, why are you going against your own best interest?
all right. I'm joking. Maybe you know what? Let's put him for A. We'll change it later.
Okay. All right. What's this guy's name? The one.
Oh, that's
Who is that?
Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, and
Yeah,
I think
I
the
get
third one's
it.
Angel Has Fallen.
Hold on, I
There's
got
a
his
third
name
one.
somewhere here.
Joe Butler's a great actor.
He Mike Banning. Mike Banning
Okay.
from Olympus Has Fallen, London's Fallen, and Angel Has Fallen.
Maybe
It's
in
been
D.
so long since I watched those movies. Like the main character I remember is Morgan Freeman. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I like him as a character, but I'm not willing to put him up on A.
Yeah, I
tier.
didn't like those movies.
You know
I like
what
him
was
as a
Joe
character
Butler's
because he's a
best
man that
movie?
wants. He's a man that wants to do a good job. So
That's because
Crap,
your
what-
country was destroyed. You're in one of them.
Crap. What was the one with like Jamie Foxx where he was like a prosecutor and Joe Butler was like this crazy guy? What was that movie?
I don't know. What-
Something Citizen.
Citizen Kane.
No.
Crap. I'm
What?
forgetting.
I
It was
don't know.
Hold on,
cool.
I'll
though.
look it
was
up.
fun.
You guys discuss Olympus Has Fallen. I'll look it up.
Well,
I'm thinking
the
D.
Fallen series. I'll go C. I'm not willing to
you
put
go
him in
C?
D. Yeah, I'll
Huh.
go C.
I mean, Liam
I like him
Neeson's
as a
in D,
character,
you know?
but he's one of those, like, he just wants to do a good job.
Mhm.
He's skilled at his job. He wants to save the day. I like him.
Law-abiding citizen.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
JB says if you have to look up his name, he's D, and I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking. Actually,
If you
that's
can't
a bit
remember
harsh
his name,
'cause
you
Toretto
didn't like
is-
him
is-
that much. If you
Hmm.
didn't, if you can't remember the character's
Well, when it
name,
comes
you obviously didn't
when it
like
comes
it.
to me, I suck
Okay.
at names, so I can't really go. On
Yeah,
that
me
stand.
neither. I
Yeah.
honestly
Named every
it's-
other one so far.
Yeah.
No, I
Apart from Expandables. Okay.
yeah, Barney. I
Expandable.
forgot the guy. The transporter. I forgot. I'm not good with names. They just don't stick
But
in my
that does
head.
say how memorable
been
they
my issue.
are. I don't know if he's as boring as Dominic Toretto is now.
Yeah, that's why I'm not willing to put him in D because I think he's better than Dom, and he's a better father.
Oof.
So you guys pointing to C?
Actually, wait. In the third one, wasn't there? He had like a father. Who was the actor?
He was like in the
Crap.
Olympus movies. He was a father. One of his goals was to go home to his son,
You know what? C subject.
who
to
I think
change.
was in the. I think it's been a little bit, but I think he was in the White House when it was being attacked. So that gave him an even bigger reason to want to go.
In the
do his
first movie,
job.
I don't think he had a kid. But
No, he had a
He might
kid.
have got a kid in the second one or third one. By that point,
It's been a little. It might have been the president's son that I'm thinking about. Like he wanted to do a
Ye-
good job.
yeah, he
I
was
think this
friends
is
with the
American
president's
Pie.
kid.
Okay.
Yeah, because what happens in the first one is he's on the president's detail. The president there's a crash or something, and the president's telling him to save
There's
the
a
wife.
terrorist attack.
Oh, and he
No.
saves the president.
Oh yeah, I remember what you're talking
And
about.
he
Yeah,
says,
yeah.
"Save my wife," and he saves the president because that's his job. And so they kind of have a falling out. So he ends up working off site of the White House, and when the White House is attacked, he runs in to save the boy and the president because he still has a sense of responsibility.
It's
you
been
like
a little
him,
while
Neville?
since.
What?
Do you like him?
I like the first one a lot. This other two are pretty forgettable.
Mhm.
I think this.
But I like the first one.
Okay. Oh,
It's been a
yeah.
little while, but I like
Sure.
the second one a lot more than the first one. I like him as a character, but I don't think he's above B.
Mhm.
He's just a man that wants to do his good
where
job.
am I putting him? You guys are confusing me.
C. I think we all agreed
C.
on C.
Yeah.
See?
He ain't a D tier. He ain't
Yeah,
not a D tier.
Where the
Mhm.
hell are you, Kenzo? Get back on.
He read the private chat.
I'm
His
here.
his damn neighbors decided to start doing shit. So fuck them.
Neighbors listen.
Yeah, it's shit.
Oh shit!
Neo.
Tell them I'll come over there and kick their British ass.
SOA.
So
Those
okay, so
attitude-
we know where True Pop is.
I'm thinking B.
You take that back right now.
Like he's a fun character in the first one, but then he becomes Jesus. Like
That's why.
he has an.
You know
and
what?
I can't
Oh,
can't
you know
agree with
what?
you on.
Okay, S. Then.
I can't agree with you on those being awesome fight
becomes
scenes
Jesus?
either
Yeah,
because they
sure.
become just CGI.
Yeah, so much of the CGI.
You guys.
I think he's an interesting character, but he literally just becomes Jesus. I'm going B.
S.
And then he was boring in the fourth one.
Okay, so we have S and a B. Kenzo, where do you think?
Let's check private. S tier.
S tier. Yes.
Okay. All right. I guess S.
Jeremy's the biggest. I
Alright.
can't say that word on YouTube. But you can go to the full Aussie to hear it a whole lot.
Maverick.
Pete Mitchell, Maverick.
Did everyone watch Top Gun Maverick?
I've seen it
I've
like
seen them
6
all.
times.
I finally
good.
watched them all. I like them.
I haven't.
I like them all.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay. I'm considering B or A.
I'm going A.
You know what? If
I-
Top Gun Maverick
I-
was never a thing, I'm comfortable with A.
Honestly, I kind of agree with the first lift and putting him in S.
No, I don't think. I don't think so. I think I put him in A.
Okay, so we got
I mean,
S, A, and B. So
as a character that hasn't been assassinated, is still very patriotic,
Mm-hmm.
wants to do a good job and everything like that, is a great character. I would put him in S.
well, and because one of the judging criteria was believability, and he was very believable as a cocky pilot. The character was very believable in the
Yes.
world. So like I said, I've got an S, I've got an A, and I got a B. So he's a plane driver. Yes.
Yeah, I think A.
Oh,
Do we balance that out somehow? I don't know.
I'll go with A.
Okay.
Okay.
Real quick, I'm gonna cut
Mhm.
this out because I'm gonna end up doing this whole as a video. But did you guys see that Brittany Venti,
Mhm.
Hannah, that Star Wars girl, and a couple others were on the Whatever podcast?
No, what happened?
What?
Yeah, they were on the Whatever podcast, and
Wow.
I'll
Yeah?
show this after we're done here. But
All
they
right.
clipped out a part of
nearly
it,
done.
and I'm sorry. It's so funny. I
All
love you, Hannah.
right.
Okay.
Equalizer.
Okay, this is A. Come on.
Yeah, he's a
He does
great
have some
character
books,
in
right?
those movies.
He does have
I don't
some
think he
books.
he has some.
Yeah,
books,
I
think.
think it's based off books. There also was an original TV show. I think it was British,
Okay.
but he wasn't near as good as Denzel
I guess we're
Washington.
not
I mean, come
counting
on.
the woman CW remake.
No,
Oh, hell
that
no.
thing doesn't exist. We're talking this one. That's a
Yeah,
completely different
I'm
story.
sorry.
enjoy those
Chunky
movies.
Queen Latifah couldn't kick the ass of a fucking goddamn.
The show
hobo.
wasn't British. It just had a British actor, Edward Woodward, as the actor.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I like
Season
the
holiday.
movies. There's a third one coming out this year. Looks cool.
Yeah,
Yes,
I believe
and it
so.
looks fucking awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm fine with A. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
He's
so we
gonna
got A.
stab a guy in the eye with a gun. I want this.
He took a guy out with a credit card, man.
Now that is like a
And
form
Kenzo,
of American and
we're all
Britishness,
inconsistent.
stabbing and using a gun,
We're all in consensus. It looks like that he goes an A.
Okay.
Okay. A. Next up, Rocky Balboa. Dun, dun,
Ooh.
dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun,
dun,
dun.
dun.
I love Rocky.
I think he's an A or S. I'm not sure.
I go. Is he an action hero though? That becomes my biggest
yeah.
problem here.
He fights multiple times.
But that's sports. Does that count as action?
Action. By that logic,
Like
Johnny
if it
Depp
is an
should be up
action,
there.
if it is action, I would throw him an S, hands down. I love Rocky
Mhm.
movies. I even like the Creed movies, 1 and
Mhm.
2. Third one's not a.
Rocky's
Third
not
one's
then
a
in
good
again,
movie.
Fuck
we
that.
were
Third one's a
hard-
good movie.
you-
It ain't a
okay.
Rocky movie.
You guys were harsh on Johnny Depp for not being an action star. So if Rocky Balboa isn't an action star, by that logic, he's in D as well. So I think if we put Rocky in S, we
Did you
should
wait?
bump
Wait,
up
wait,
Johnny.
wait.
Yeah.
Even if he's not an action star, I would throw him in the void just because I don't know if he belongs on this list. But if we're gonna categorize him as an action star, yeah, I'd throw him in S hands down. And just the mere thought of putting him in D is disgusting. Like I'm putting him in the void because, hey, I just don't think he belongs on this list.
Okay.
That's not me trying to condemn the man. Like Rocky Balboa, that
So
hands down it is
okay.
an S.
But
S
by your
tier
logic, then
character.
I think we should put Jack Sparrow up then, because you were arguing that Jack Sparrow is not an action hero.
Well, according to IMDb, I believe it says Rocky 1976 is still today one of the best action sports dramas. So that's the IMDb. Yeah.
You know what? Okay,
check
by
Jack Sparrow then
IMDb.
as well.
What?
But
Huh?
we'll argue Jack Sparrow later. We're on Rocky right now. By
Yeah.
Right.
IMDb
I'm
standards.
fine with S. I'm just saying that's unfair because Jack Sparrow's in D.
I'll throw Rocky in S, and I'm not putting.
All right.
Okay, what did Kenzo say? Rocky's S.
Uh,
Okay, so we got 2 S's. And Pop, you said what?
All right. I'm fine with S, but we need to bump up Jack Sparrow.
We'll talk
Like
about
I
it
said,
later.
we will talk about it later. God, you are such
right.
a. I'll do it this if you'll do that. Is that a freaking thing of your home country?
Bargain.
I think so. I think he's a sleazy little Brit. That's why Kenzo
Okay.
is Scott.
The boner
More
maker.
acceptable. Oh,
She gets D.
character-wise, she's a B. Person-wise, I want to.
C maybe.
I would
I
let
only
her
watched the
kick
first one.
dirt on me if she'd blow me a kiss first.
guys,
what Ryan
guys,
said.
let's be objective here. Let's put her in C or a D.
Wait.
I think C. Yeah, I think
I'd probably
C.
go C, but
Mhm.
she's better than
I'm
a D.
saying, metaphorically D.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
want to give her that D. Everybody wants to give her that D.
I want to give her
I think she's a fun. Well, she's not really a fun character. She's a unique
She's
character.
in a very cool world,
She's kind of. Well, we're not judging on the world. We're judging on the character herself. She's
Yeah.
conflicted. She wants to do something. She's concerned. There's a conspiracy. There's a lot to it, but I don't think she's higher than a C.
Yeah, she sits comfortably. I see. I think.
B
Yeah,
for
next to Jason
backdoor
Statham.
action.
And,
You know what?
yeah.
You know what, Kenzo, you just changed my mind. We're going B. B for that back taco.
You guys, bonus are getting in the way of being objective. She's in C.
Nah, that bum.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Kenzo and Dermy, you can't turn the horny off. Jeez, I'm gonna turn into Doge and just hit you guys with a shovel.
Snake Plissken.
I'm gonna go. I want to go A, but because of what his legacy spawned was the Metal Gear series.
Ooh, okay.
But
Does he have any
a
books?
Character, no.
I
But
don't
as a
think these
character,
books-
I don't think I can go higher than a B.
Hmm.
Actually, no. I'd have to go C because he is.
Oof.
Because you guys are right. He's a one-note character.
I'd go with B or C. Kenzo, what do you think?
Yep.
Type it in the chat for us.
The B. I'll go with B.
B.
Okay.
Okay. So we
Okay.
did everyone say B? I think.
I
Yeah,
can
sure,
go B.
B.
I'm
I can go
either
B.
C or B or C, so I'll go B.
Okay.
He is very one note. I can't deny that, but his legacy did spawn something. The Bride, I'm going C.
Okay. What about you, Pop and Kinzo?
I watched the first and second movie recently. She definitely can do some great action. I don't know. The sword is kind of bullshit.
Well, those movies are over the top, period. But her as a character, she's
I'll agree
bland.
with Dermy. C.
Yeah, I agree, boys. I'll agree with you.
Okay.
She's just bland. Everybody else was better.
Oof.
Man
I
with
have
no
not
name.
Man
watched.
with no name.
I have not watched this movie.
Movies. He's actually 3 movies: Fistful of Dollars, A Few Dollars More, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, I believe, are all same character.
Then I've not
B.
watched all of them.
I'm going B. I loved him. I think he's an iconic character.
You know what? Clint Eastwood is in
People
B.
really know him.
Sure.
Well, it's not just because of Clint Eastwood. It's because like this is like similar vast to Indiana Jones. Like people know this character just by his look.
Yeah, that cigar in the mouth, the hat, the poncho. It's very
Brett the
You
Hitman
guys
Hart
watched-
used his move on Goldberg as well.
Have you guys seen the Unforgiven?
No.
Yeah, I've seen Unforgiven a bunch of
Yeah,
times.
it's a really good movie.
I'm gonna go check that out.
Really good movie. Yeah, sure. I don't have a problem with that. I didn't
So
watch the
what would
movies.
we going? I'm sorry, I
B.
got confused. B. Okay. All right, and then the T800.
Which one?
The T800, his model, whatever movie he's in, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character essentially in the movies.
God.
I mean,
I know
I
it's
think it's
hard
S or
because
A.
he's kind of all over the place with the character, but
Mhm.
you know, you have to kind of take it as a whole.
That last what they did to his character, they assassinated it hard.
Oh yeah, they bent him over, and I told everyone that you would probably give him an S because you're all about that cyborg booty.
I mean, if we put in like Indiana Jones was kind of
The
raped
problem
in a
is
Dial
what
of
they
Destiny.
did-
So
My problem is what they did to his character. Oh my god, it's so bad. They really ruined it, like hard. Interior design, grape.
the grape apologist.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
But think about Judgment Day. You know,
I know this is why it's so hard because Judgment Day is so freaking good.
he was okay.
I prefer
in
the
second.
I prefer the director's cut of Judgment Day. It's so much better.
There's a director's cut.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, good God! I need to do some research and watch it. Good.
Yeah, you watch that one, and Dermy watched Lethal Weapon.
You know what, JB? I'm gonna go with you. I'm putting him B. I'm sorry, I can't.
What?
I can't get
Oh,
past.
come on, dude. He's an A.
Well, even Kenzo's agreeing with me. It looks like.
No, I wasn't. It was S, bro. Are you mad? That's the Terminator.
I can't. Fine, I'll go A. But what they did to his character,
Yeah, I know, but judging on the good, essentially, yeah.
Okay, so there's your list.
All right.
God.
Can we
Take
please
a picture and
bump
then I destroy it.
Liam
We're not-
Neeson's
Oh wait,
finish?
yeah, that's right. We have to. Okay, go ahead and fight for whatever you want.
Can we
Jason
please
Bourne
bump
needs
up?
to be down and B.
Who? What?
Oh,
Jason Bourne?
Move Jason Bourne down. Like he does not belong up there.
Is that okay with you guys?
I suppose so. B.
Kenzo?
Do you think he should be on the same thing as John McClane and RoboCop and everything? I have to get a confirm from you guys.
Yeah, maybe.
Kenzo?
Yeah.
Kenzo's in agreement.
All right.
Okay, so he goes down.
He's
to
not on the same level as those
B.
guys.
All right.
All right.
Please, can we bump up Liam Neeson to C?
No, fuck that. He's a
Him?
bad dad. Screw him.
He's a badass, and the first film I still think rings like a really.
Kenzo agrees. Kenzo agrees.
Oh,
No,
come on, guys!
All right, he stays in B. I mean,
Come
D.
on!
You wanted to argue. You wanted to argue. Freaking.
I gave
Johnny
you
Depp.
guys some. I like, I don't know who these guys are, and I'll let you guys. But when I ask for something, no, and it's one tier to see. I mean, what's the difference really to you? What does it matter?
Do you have some
Well-
contract with him or some shit? What the hell?
Well,
Hey,
to
I'm
your
trying to be
daddy?
different,
here, Pop. Let's
love the
judge
first one.
this. Olympus Has Fallen guy. He went out of his way.
Yeah,
to
he's
rescue
definitely
a
on
kid.
the same level as Olympus
He
Has
went out of
Fallen
his
guy.
way
Definitely.
to rescue a kid that he really cared about and everything, and he made sure that he didn't get captured again.
Come on. I mean, all right. First of all, right? The daughter got kidnapped because she was a bloody idiot in the first one. In the second one, someone just wanted the revenge for, Liam Neeson's rampage. So they kidnapped the mother and the daughter. And in the third one, she did not
don't you
get
think?
kidnapped. Just
Don't
the
you
mother
think?
died.
But after the first time, you have a bigger plan to make sure that nobody gets kidnapped again. I mean, it happened once. What?
But literally, it
happen
was the
again?
whole
Okay.
freaking gang that went after that specific family.
Fuck that! Why the
Because they
hell did
wanted
you give them
revenge.
guns? Why the hell did you guys not plan out better?
I don't remember
got
the second
captured
one that
once.
much, but it's not as
He's
stupid.
a dumbass.
you know?
You let her get captured again. He failed.
But that's
He's a shit
because
dad.
Secret Liza and the plot needs to happen with the second one. The first one is really cool. I mean, come on, he's on the level of Gerald Butler.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I agree with
Needless to-
Kenzo.
Oh, just wants to bump him up to see. Oh yeah, sure. I'm a simp. Thanks,
Yes.
Kenzo.
You're almost as big of a simp as a Cloud is for Plebs.
Putting someone is in
Even
C
JB's
is not.
agreeing.
All right. What does the chat say?
He stays in D.
No, I disagree. All right, we're putting freaking expandables that nobody knows in freaking C.
Okay, here. We'll move him. Void.
I hate you.
Do you want to
Alright.
argue about Johnny Depp? Do you guys really want to argue about Johnny Depp?
Yes.
Kenzo says no too. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're locked. in this game.
You guys are annoying. Sometimes I swear. At least
Here,
I'm happy we have
here,
Leo
you know
and
what,
S,
Pop?
but Jack Sparrow.
Pop, here.
Mhm.
Because you did give me a pity vote on Friday,
Mhm.
I am willing to move Dominic down to the void.
I don't care about Dominic though. I care about
Okay,
Liam Neeson and Jack Sparrow.
I'll put shit dad up to C. You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy with that. All right, Jack Sparrow can stay in D then. All right. Well, I'll make that trade with you. All right, I think I'm happy with this list now.
Although I'm convinced I'm actually starting to think you're a bigger Liam Neeson simp than
Literally,
than
that phone
Cloud
call
is a
is so
Blab simp.
goddamn good. Just think about that phone call scene. And the way he instructs his daughter, he's very focused, very badass.
He lets her get captured twice, and he lets his wife get captured.
But okay? I'd like to see you
He
try.
didn't just
essentially
fail as a
gang
father; he
plan.
failed as a husband.
Mm.
Oh my God, she gets captured once. Okay, I went over there and saved her.
I
I'm
do
gonna
have
make
to
sure-
say, in Pop's defense, that part where he hooks the guy up to the chair and turns on the electricity and leaves him there for like probably ever, is pretty badass.
Mhm. That's
I
what you do
mean,
to
that
human
guy could be
traffickers.
down there
You
for a
leave them
month.
on the electric chair.
Here,
Month of
taking a
being
picture real
electrocuted.
quick.
Mm-hmm.
There, I took a picture. That's gonna become the thumbnail too. So
Okay, so any other thing before, because You might need to take another picture. Anything else, Kenzo? Anything for you?
No, I'm happy with that, boys. I'm
I
happy
am
with
too.
that.
We were
All right.
debating with Maximus,
No, we weren't.
Were we?
the S or A.
Yeah, you guys were talking about should he be an S or A?
Nah, he's Roman. Fucking.
You know what? You know what? You know what? To
Mhm.
fuck off, to piss off Ryan and Samuel,
Mhm.
move them down to fucking B.
Yeah, I'm down with that. They had a spite vote in their one, so like, it's only fair that you have one in yours.
Yeah. You know what? For Neo, fuck him.
And that's for John Wick. That's for them. Like, fuck you guys. Can I get you to move your mouse real quick?
Yeah, but their
Like,
spite vote was a jokative one. You're actually taking a good character and lowering it down for that.
I think Maximus should be at A. He's a secret
Okay,
A. but
let's
we put him
move
in
them back up to A. But
B. Yeah. Just know that
I
he was
want a
temporarily in B.
spite vote. I want a fucking spite vote.
Oh, then move Vin Diesel to S.
I can't do that on my conscience. I can't have that nastiness on my conscience. No, you know what? No. Here. We'll
All right,
move John
let's
Wick
put.
up to S. 'Cause
Wait.
they hated him
Where
so
was
much.
Jack Sparrow, by the way, in the previous list?
D.
And is he an action hero?
Well, no, he was an S.
No.
Not a spite.
Because Devil googled Rocky Balboa if he's an action hero. So maybe
I
can we
googled
check
Jack
Sparrow?
Sparrow.
Mhm.
It's
What does it
action
say?
adventure, it says. So
Adve-
he is
action.
action.
All right, you know what? Let's give Jack Sparrow the spite vote in A.
No,
Fuck
because they
you.
put him in S.
Oh, did they? I thought they
Yeah,
put him in D.
But if
I-
you guys want to move John Wick up to S, Dermy suggested that. That would make Pop happy
I'll
because he loves
I'll
him.
take that.
So is that what you guys want?
I think he
Yeah,
belongs
go
in
on
A.
Yeah, he belongs in A, but
Sorry, Demi.
Just give me one.
He's still good. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think he's.
come
like,
on, let's just
best.
move along now. That's I think.
Okay.
I
Alright.
Move your mouse off the screen real quick.
Hold on, I'm centering it. There you go. Go ahead,
Mhm.
take your picture.
Because Kinzo's voice of reason for once. What the hell are you smoking?
You done?
Yeah.
All right, now I go up here and destroy it. Delete template. Bye bye.
All right.
God, I wanted that spike.
That felt satisfying.
Badly.
Putting in Neo in S. I felt something good there.
Oh, fuck off. When did I do this? Okay, real quick. Pop said he was going to get me some more. Not Pop.
What?
Cloud said he was going to find me some more images of this, but he's only found one. So we're gonna play this. How familiar are you guys with Anna?
I know, I know.
That's Star Wars Girl?
Yeah.
Not very.
I'm
She has
familiar
got
with
stuff
her pictures, but
I mean, I'm relatively familiar. I watched the Jack Show Flashcast.
Sorry.
What the fuck was that?
I sneezed. Sorry, I forgot.
I was
to
thinking of
pick my nose.
asking her to be on the episode for rom-coms because I'm trying to think of like girls
You-
that
you-
would want
so,
to be on rom-com.
real
episodes.
quick. In order to get a hold of her, you have to go through her email. And she puts her email out on her in her videos. So if you want her, just email her. She may or
thank
may
you,
not
John
respond.
Connors. Thank you.
I doubt she'll respond, but I just was trying to think of
I mean,
women in the fellowship that want to.
I could potentially
cool
talk.
with rom-com.
I could potentially talk to her at Mats. Oh no, she's not going to Matsuri now. Shit. We can find a way. But she was on the Whatever podcast, and I'm sorry.
Oh God.
She
What's
was
happened
on
here?
this. It sounds like she was on the wrong side, and this looks like they're trying to dunk on her, which is an easy dunk. But the thing is, like, she owns this, so I can't. I do have to laugh at it.
Okay.
Proverbs 21:19,
Yeah.
by the way.
That one.
Yep.
Well, better.
Why is the Bible hit?
So it's like you have high standards.
Bro, look at this fucking psycho. What are you doing?
I hate the taste of water.
No. It's not even about you. Like you poured like a. What did you pour? In?
Oh yeah, Mio, you haven't had that.
Bro, but
Pretty
you're.
good.
Bro, you're stirring it with your finger.
Yeah,
You're
what else
fucking
is
psycho.
I'm not gonna.
Bro, no,
It's
just like,
water. Let her have a straw.
bro, but it's
I
just
know
like,
exactly. Thank
You
you.
said we
Thank
can't
you.
have
She
straw.
could have
He
been
took
subtle,
my
but you had to
straw
cut it
away.
off.
did
I
you
went
wash
to-
your hands before?
Yes, I just went to the bathroom.
Okay, I'm just kind of a germaphobe. I'm like,
By taking her straw.
on your behalf, I'm
You
kind
took
of,
my straw.
We
I
do it
asked
with a
for it, and you
bucket.
took it.
yes, banned.
And I told you I wasn't going to sit.
This is an authoritarian
Just
regime.
looking for the gotcha Twitter clip by taking her straw away.
Yeah, exactly. How dare you? You took my straw. I said I needed it.
But yeah, my point is
It's
bad company.
Proverbs 20.
I'm sorry, that's funny. I love that.
Yeah, I can't believe he's freaking out over it. Like, I get it if she's like picking her nose and then went into the water or something. But as long as she's okay with it, who gives a shit? She ain't making you
You
drink
know?
it, dude.
You stare it with your pinky finger because that's the finger you use the least.
Well, I
It would be
mean,
the
like,
most hygienic.
they even called him out. It was like you're trying to get a clippable moment, but the thing is, like, you can clip Anna all you want. She owns this shit. You got her on stirring Mio in with her finger. For fuck's sake, she eats dirt. Only candy. And besides Mio, her favorite drink is Mountain Dew Code Red.
What's wrong with
Like,
Code
she owns this. There's no problem with her. You can't clip Anna. Like, Anna's Anna. You can try your hardest. You're gonna lose.
Who's this girl on the screen right there?
Oh, which one?
The Kaiser helmet.
No, not the weird little German girl.
No, I haven't.
No, the one the one that's farthest over, right above.
Or this
yeah.
one. Oh my
The-
god,
the-
are you gonna need me to zoom in and give you 38 seconds?
No, she's cute.
I mean, they have attractive women on quite often. Although this time it was
Yeah, I
hands
was
down.
gonna say
Brittany
not all
and-
them.
It was
No,
hands down
no.
Brittany and Anna as the hottest.
It was Golok.
I don't know
Golok
that
was
girl
on
I
there.
was pointing to. She's pretty hot. I'm sorry. The other chicks I could take and leave, but go back to the thing.
Listen, Brittany has obvious reasons on why she is very attractive, although I would want to lock her in a box. And Anna is attractive,
Anna's
but at the
hot,
same
but-
time, she's like some sort of scientific anomaly that I'm convinced she needs to. Once she dies, she needs to give her body up for science. I'm like hands down convinced on that. Like, how
Yeah,
do
we
you
know what you
exist?
want to do with her body if she dies? You
No,
put her-
like
Oh,
I don't
oh,
get how
no.
she even exists in this world on her
Oh.
diet, and yet she looks this damn good. Like, what the fuck?
She has some weird takes on movies from what I remember.
Yeah, she has some
Can't
weird
remember.
takes, but she's Anna. She gets away with it, and I did
Mhm.
in fact buy her.
Will you stop saying that? It's like some sort of fucking kids TV show. It's Anna. Like, come on, dude. She has bad takes. She had bad takes.
Oh yeah, she has bad takes, but it's
not an
Anna.
excuse that you, because
It's
you're
Anna.
a person.
Like,
Hey,
she's-
I'm judging on the personality here. Obviously, some of you guys don't do. You know, you just go for the.
she's
hotness.
not the
I mean-
brightest bulb in the. She's not the brightest
You-
bulb out there.
You guys bumped up the underworld chick just because she was hot. All right, so pardon me
I
for
mean,
not
Anna's
thinking of my
smart
penis.
too. Anna's hands down smart. Like, she knows.
Just
what she's
because you
talking
don't
about,
have a
she's just
second
stupid
brain in
down
your
there.
penis, True Pop, don't hold it against us.
Yeah.
We're just double
Oh,
brained.
real quick.
Mhm.
Kenzo, you got a dip. I love you, buddy.
Mhm.
If you're still there.
Right, go ahead and throw another jackhammer at the jackhammer. So.
Kenzo.
This guy, I don't think he's going to be stopping anytime soon. So
Right.
Well, if you need a dip, bud, you're more than welcome to. I love you, man. We'll see you on Friday. We'll be teaching True Pop about butt
Uh-huh.
baby.
What? Wait, you roboted? What?
Did I really?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. We're gonna be teaching True Pop about butt gnomes and butt babies, and or Kenzo calls it ass gnomes.
The fuck?
That would be fun. It's our new Friday segment. I'm teaching you about degeneracy.
I want to play more of those songs from Stephen Lynch, but we're gonna have to do it on a Rumble, on like
Yes.
Ballbusters when we go over to Rumble, so they don't hit
Did
you.
it get demonetized?
It
Yeah,
got
they
hit.
hit him.
It got copied. I had to cut it out. And then freaking Adam comes on stream doing WWE, and it's like, you've been on YouTube, you motherfucker. You can't even do like a second of
You shoulda-
WWE music.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
you should.
All right, guys. I'll see you Friday.
Yep,
See you, buddy.
See you Friday,
Love
man.
you.
You should have fought the freaking Stephen Lynch thing, because we stopped that so many times and we like talked through a lot of it. I can't say that wasn't transformative.
I should have,
But the one with Adam though, the Hulk Hogan song, yeah, there was no way you were gonna get away from
I
that.
am
because
a
they-
real American. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
they'll
Was I
sue
singing
you
yeah,
the
if
that
you
was
music?
that was
Sorry.
the song.
2 seconds they'll sue your ass.
Okay.
Okay, so
WWE.
I do have topics.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get into at least a few of these. Fuck, where do I want to start? Something that will be relevant and get me clicks. You know what? Here, we'll do this. So, in the anime community,
Okay.
as awesome as anime is and as based as Japan is, America's fucking retarded.
No shit.
Dubbers, dubbing community are filled with nothing but moronic voice actors and just downright political hacks when it comes to translations and localization. They're all over the place. And apparently this is a story that's been going on now for many days. And we're going to start as close to the beginning of this as I could possibly find, because I was seeing these on Bounty Net Comics and I thought it was, oh, you getting tired over there, Devil? Oh, okay.
I was tired before I came on.
I know. But this story has been like increasingly developing. And One Piece fans, I love you. I love you guys to death. But it starts here. And do. So it starts here. This came out a few weeks back, about a week or two back. One Piece English voice actor Michelle Raj called out by fans after attempting to push debunk transgender Yamato theory. So this is a character that has been in the manga, and I think she has been overseas. She is just now making it here into the dubbed, and the theory is because she is a tomboy character that she's trans.
Yeah, Adam actually talked about this on Mellow Monday, this controversy. Yeah, I guess her father wanted a son, right? And so he raised her like a boy. So she refers to herself as a like in a boy term or something in a couple things, but she's obviously a girl. And the creator like literally came out and said, no, she is a girl. And they still are trying to push this transgender bullshit.
Yes.
Wasn't there a controversy with like another character? I forget the name of. She had like a hood or something.
I know that is that character. That character is lost. Like even the creator came out and decided to change her as trans instead of just being a tomboy. But let's get into this one. Just when fans thought One Piece creator Ichiori Oda's recent manga color spread featuring women from the franchise would put a definitive end to the discourse over Yamada's gender identity, the Oni princess, newly cast English voice actor, has reignited the conflict. And they go on, like they talk about in this article how what Devil basically said, what Adam said is she's just a tomboy because her father kind of was an ass. Well, you come down here, and this is also from people like this is her card that definitively calls her a female. You know, important information of Yamada, very card, name, Japanese gender, female, birthday, November 3rd, so on and so forth. Here is that colored spread. We keep scrolling down, and here she is. I am Kozaki Odin, honored to announce I play Yamato in One Piece. I'm a huge One Piece fan and resonate with this character so much. So excited for everyone to meet him in the dub. And because of that, because of voice actors said it, who other than like a handful of them, they're not really the brightest people in the bunch. You got these people coming out. Whenever the dub VA of Yamada uses the right pronouns, you transphobes have no excuse now. This is literally the meme of X anime character looks into the camera and calls themselves a he, and transphobes will still deny it. And this just continues going on. Of course, throughout the story, real people came out and said, "Hey, no, stop. Like the creator said otherwise. You're just blatantly wrong." Well, the story started changing. This came out a few days ago, and like this is why I didn't do anything on this story originally, is because I thought this was just the same thing that Bounding Out of Comics was putting out twice, but it's just the continuation of the same story. One Piece podcast co-host Steven Yokoro blasted by fans after ignoring Ichido Oda's words to push debunked transgender Yamato theory. This is a man who co-hosts a One Piece podcast. You would think that the people that run a podcast would probably respect the creator, would probably adhere to what he has to say, and not go down these political things. But this guy does more than that. He doesn't just disrespect the source material, he outright disrespects the creator. Because you come down to what he posts.
What a stupid ass.
Right here. Because people were, after he said that, people were sending him this, which kind of just, this is Oda. Oda Sensei made this. This is his own work, his own facts. You had this. You have people trying to, Ori came out and tried to discount all these before, even though Oda has said otherwise. He comes out and posts this. The untrained eye, you might be thinking, oh, well, obviously it doesn't mean anything, but she's in a male's bathroom taking a
And
bath.
she's waving the card away like.
And look at the card, which was created by Oda, the creator of the show, the creator of all of this, and he's saying that it's stinky.
And
This
you
is
have
outright-
Luffy back there going, yay, like he's happy he's transgender. What a fucking stupid.
This is
There's kind of like
outright-
these two big, I don't know, maybe they call it something else in the world clan. Milkers? Maybe is the politically correct term.
But
I
he doesn't
don't
have
think
the
Oda-
bonus hole.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the bonus hole. He says he, him. But I mean, you can be trans and just say the other pronouns. Anyways, that's something else. This is out. The reason why I think this is downright disgusting is because, like I pointed out, he's a co-host of a One Piece podcast, and you're outright coming out here and disrespecting the creator this way. This shows me that you don't care about this stuff.
I'm gonna say something pretty freaking straight up honest here. It might get people pissed. It shows how fucking pathetic and fucking sad the trans allies are when they have to sit there and desperately, if you want trans characters, make trans characters. If you want these companies to make trans characters, ask them to make trans characters. But to sit there and freaking try to lie your way into all these characters being trans or gay that aren't, it's sad. It's pathetic. It's desperate.
Well, it doesn't help when Japanese creators come out and just give it to them when they commandeer somebody. That go into what True Pop said about that one Japanese, that one character that's now, they are going around saying trans is now. They kept doing that until the creator said, you know what? Yeah, she's trans now, and she was from Blaze Blue or something like that. Like she was a historical character that was just a tomboy. Well, I think she was a femboy, like a
Well, the
feminine
same
boy.
thing they did with
But-
the one of the characters in Hero Academia. My Hero Academia, the one with the grape head. They said he was gay or something, even though through the whole
No. So
anime he
So that-
freaking is woman crazy.
that's a different thing. So they kept pestering the creator there to make like gay characters or make their little ships become gay or whatever. So what she did was she announced she's introducing a gay character, and she pointed to the grape guy as being gay, even though it wasn't true, but it was just a joke, which was funny.
But
Because he
they
doesn't care.
I'm sure they hold
And
on to it.
they got pissed. They got pissed when that
It
came out.
just
They were furious.
it
They were
just
like, because
stinks
it
of
shows that, but no, what that shows is, hey, he was offering to give you guys a character, but it wasn't the character you wanted. It wasn't the people you wanted. Because you don't like that character. You want your characters. You want to commandeer other people's characters and change them.
it is just like I said, it just smells of desperation, it smells of
Yeah.
patheticness, and it's sad. It
Yes,
really
it
is. And it's not the transgender community because I don't think they really give a shit. It's the trans allies. Because
It's the
most transgender
activists,
people are
it's
like,
the trenders.
yeah,
Most
I'm cool with the characters being whatever they are, but yeah, the trans activists, the freaking and the allies are the ones who are so desperate for it, and it just looks
Well,
really sad when you do it.
when you start looking at this, like, effing loser who can't accept the truth and disregards what Oda and the editors want, ignoring objective proof, and another reason people despise your liberal progressive shitheads. Turn off comments all you want. We beating you in the quote tweets. Not shocking you work on Rick and Morty. But I can't get over the fact that a guy who claims to be a co-host of a One Piece podcast does this. Well, he makes it worse on him. And Bound in the Comics had this. Anime YouTuber Rev says Desu receives false copyright strike from One Piece podcast co-host Steve Eukoros after criticizing his attempt to push debunked transgender Yamato theory. He's now going around copyright striking people that are talking about him. He can, you know what? You're free to try to copyright strike me. I will fight that hand and foot because that is retarded. That is one of the stupidest things you can ever do on YouTube is go around false flagging people because they disagree with you, because it shows how shallow you are and weak you are, and it actually turns people against you.
Oh yeah, that is one of those things that is a no-no in the YouTube community is falsely striking people. Remember that's how Mundane Matt lost his goddamn
I
fucking
was
thing.
just about to say, yeah.
Yeah.
You lose so much credibility among YouTubers. Yeah, there's those weirdos that actively call for people to go around false flagging people and trying to get channels down. Those people are despised by even the big name people. Like, they outright hate that. This is not an okay thing to do, and it hurts you. You get lumped into people and you lose all credibility. But let's read some of this, shall we? After getting blasted by fans for attempting to push the debunked theory the series heroine Yamato is transgender, One Piece podcast host and Rick and Morty storyboard artist, well, that explains a lot, Steve Yokoro, has resorted to abusing YouTube's copyright system in order to strike back at his critics. As previous covered, we got over this. Among the outrage was anime YouTuber Rev Says Desu, who shared his criticism of Yokoro's piece in the form of a YouTube video titled "Imagine Wasting Your Talent Like This." Through Rev Says Desu's video was just one of the many two-level critiques towards Yokoro. It seems it struck an undesired chord with Yokoro, as the podcast apparently responded to the YouTuber by following a false copyright strike against his channel. Sharing a screenshot of the YouTube auto-generated email informing him of the strike, Rev Says Desu informed the platform via his personal Twitter on June 11th, I think they mean July 11th, that the One Piece podcast and their co-host at Steve Yokoro have filed a false copyright strike against my channel. In the video, I criticized their artwork that they posted publicly on Twitter. He explained the strike is clearly abuse of the copyright system. I'm allowed to criticize what you post publicly, the YouTuber further argued in defense of his video. Horrible look for not only a fellow content creator, but an artist too. Also, to add to this, he continued, there's an option to request a takedown of a video and not apply a strike. They went the extra step to add the strike. Petty behavior. I will fight it as far as I need to. Hopefully they need to. Hopefully, they do the smart thing and drop it. This is sad because also YouTube can if you start leveling out false copyright claims and stuff, YouTube can actually destroy your channel.
Mhm.
So, like,
That's
you
one of
just
the
TOS.
That's one of the bullshit things, though, is they don't. YouTube should have it both ways. They should say, look, you put a false claim, and it's proven that you did a false claim, then you should have a hit against you. You should have some negative thing. But they don't, which is why the people do these false claims, is because there's no consequences.
Yep.
It's
YouTube doesn't follow their TOS. They follow TOS only when they want to, and they don't want to fucking deal with it. So they just go, oh, it's been unproven. Everything's good. And no, you got your channel put at risk. You had to go through all the headache, and this person didn't get a damn thing done to them. It's bullshit.
Pop, do you have something to add to this? Because I'm going to look something up real quick.
Well, the thing is, people on Twitter are always going to be stupid. Especially it's surprising that this podcaster who talks about specifically One Piece wants this character to be trans. And the thing is, in Japan, the Japanese, they have somewhat of a weird approach to some characters. Doesn't always mean their characters are transgender. And I don't think some people in the West understand that, really. And and they're so they're so eager to plant the trans, yes, this character is trans, hooray for this movement, essentially. And it's paint by the numbers, really.
So
plenty of time with anyway.
I wanted you guys to kind of just give your opinion on this while I look this up, because I come over here. Hopefully some action is taken since my tweet went public. Both accounts involved have either blocked me or gone private. They have also removed their contact info from their YouTube channel. It's very clear they know they abused the copyright system and are now hiding. So I went over here and I'm going to pull this up. So this is the main one. And I want you guys to notice something different. They added in recent days, because it's just from June 11th, the flags, because you can still see people's names when they block you. So this is very recent that they added this part.
It's like a shield. Don't hurt us with flags.
Then I decided, you know what? Let's look up Steve Yakor. What are we seeing here? And sure enough, tweets are protected. So yeah, they're now hiding because they know they effed up. They know what they did was wrong, and they're probably getting pushback. But let's continue. Uncommon YouTube W. YouTube intervened and denied their claim. The video is reinstated and the strike removed. In the process, I also learned that LLC they filed it under. I now know 100% that they don't have the licensing rights to sell their unofficial One Piece merch. Oh!
Oopsie.
Well then. Hello, this plot thickens. So you mean they've been selling merch that they don't have the rights to? I think Oda might have something to say about that.
Yeah,
because he gets a
hopefully he.
cut of everything, because this is his IP. This is his original idea. And again, these are fans of his work that are pushing bullshit stuff and then profiting off of it. Wow.
Yeah, insulting his characters, insulting his legacy, and then at the same time milking it for their own profit. I hope he does sue the little bitch.
He probably won't. He probably has so much money that he's looking at this going
That's
I
true.
just hate you all. You're not my fans. But
yeah, that's the problem, is trying to get money out of them. You go through, you spend $50,000 because his lawyer would be probably very, he's not going to be a cheap lawyer. $50,000, and then what's he going to get from these guys? 6. It's so it would only be for for a win for him. It wouldn't be for profit.
And although it would be funny for him to do it because he'd have to go through Japanese law, it would be a big thing. It'd probably be federal. There's probably a lot of reasons why he can't do it, because Japanese versus American. There's probably disputes. But what'd be funny is, I mean, it would end up costing these guys a fortune as well because Japan's suing you. Like, that's not cheap.
Oh yeah.
Oda probably has the money to do it, but doesn't want to
like,
do it. These guys,
Yeah, the claiming the money
Take
would
all
be
you can.
really hard.
fighting it would be hard. Filing it, there's no real reason to. Like, screw off. I have all this money already. He probably has a decent amount. Let's say he's probably not super duper rich, but he probably has a decent amount. He could probably afford to file a claim against these guys. But then you get into like international stuff and it gets very murky and stuff. But let's say if he could, he'd be taking everything. Like, is it actually worth it? You guys don't have the money to pay me. I'd end up taking the clothes off your back because this is how much it would cost you guys just to fight it. It'd be funny, but pointless in the end.
I'll be back in it.
Yeah. Last tweet. Also, keep in mind they have the ability to refile as expressed in the email. So if they keep going, they are ignoring the fact that everyone knows they are abusing the copyright system, hide behind blocks and privating of their accounts, all because they couldn't handle criticism. Well, I mean, yeah. After all this has proved that these guys, you just ruined your careers. Yeah, you're going to have people that like you and stuff, but in the anime community, anime people, yeah, there's some weirdos. For the most part, they're going to know what happened. They're all going to know what happened. They're all going to see this and they're going to be like, you can't be trusted. So you'll probably keep decent numbers and stuff for a decent amount of time, but you're never going to be the same. Nobody's going to look at you the same. And let's say you have a legitimate take here soon. The One Piece live action's coming out. Maybe my take is wrong and it's actually going to be extremely well. How many people are going to actually go and listen to you now? How many people are going to interact with you? Like, you bombed your career at one of the worst possible times.
Yeah, no, it's the thing is if he would have came out and just said, I really wish they would have made that character, everyone would be like, okay, whatever, and it wouldn't have been a thing. But yeah, the choice to literally go against the creator and just falsely lie and push that to your audience, you lose the credibility. They're not gonna take you seriously. Have your opinion, but don't lie to your audience to push your opinion.
I think though, but one of the biggest like call outs is when they pointed out, like, you're doing this to a fellow creator and a fellow artist. Like, this is wrong on so many levels. So there we go. We got at least one topic done. I do have another one that I wanted to talk about because
sorry to derail your stream, Jeremy.
No, you're fine.
Tired,
no,
man.
that was fun at the beginning. That's 2 videos I can do now. I have this one. I don't think I can actually do a video out of this, but I Clouds in the chat, and I saw this, and I'm sitting here thinking, what the hell happened? So let's go through the story together, shall we?
What happened now? What did he do?
This is Pokemon based.
Oh, okay. He embarrassed himself.
The Pokemon Company temporarily shuts down official all ages forums, institutes new approval process after fans flood them with inappropriate content.
What, with like Vaporeons and stuff like that?
I think it's going to be interesting. Let's just days after launching their family-friendly franchise-centric discussion forums, the Pokemon Company has temporarily shuttered the platform in order to allow their moderation team time to clean up the flood of completely inappropriate posts made by numbers of socially stunted adults. Okay, Bounding. One, stop. They flooded it with obvious Rule 34
Hentai.
Pokemon lewds, gross stuff like that. I'm more gonna sit here and blame the Pokemon Company for starters, because why didn't you guys plan for this? Let you know your audience, you know the people that are out there, you know anime fans. Body pillows are a thing. You didn't plan for this?
Yeah, they should have had they're ready for this.
I can just imagine them, strolling through a sunny day, like, oh, we're making a nice family-friendly forum. Oh my god!
When did Pikachu get so thick?
Oh God, I've seen those.
That
As
Lola bunny,
documented
though.
by, I've seen it. I think Cloud's seen more. As documented by several Twitter users, shortly upon their opening, Nintendo's official Pokemon forums were inundated with posts attempting to raise wildly uncouth topics of discussion with the forum's all ages audience. For example, per a screen cap shared by @Nintendo, while earnest discussion such as "What's your favorite Pokemon?" or any Mystery Dungeon series fans here made up a majority of the forum's early posts. These were quickly followed by a storm of wildly unstable topics, including Pokemon Legends Arceus and what? Pop English. What is this word?
Which one? Pony with the mouse.
And
Antagonist.
antagonist. Pokemon Legends
You-
antagonist.
No,
Volo
no, but
isn't hot.
can you
Wait.
read?
Shut up. Volo isn't hot. I'm sorry. Reminder that there are tons of beautiful adult men and women in the franchise, and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet antagonist Penny is trans, by the way. No, wait, no. But okay
Who's
then.
Volo?
Yep, Penny is trans. Oh God, why didn't you plan for this? And another screenshot shared by Poke Nexus forum user Most Random Gamer can be seen asking what human character is the fruitiest, while Shade, I'm not even going to try, inquiries, what Pokemon do you think did?
9/11.
Which one?
What Pokemon do you think did 9/11?
In the Pokemon universe, essentially. I mean, they had terrorists had to use Pokemon. I mean, that'd be the smart move.
Bin Laden.
Oh
Which
my
Pokemon's gonna
God.
fly it? I'm just looking through the list
Well, what
of
else is
flying
there?
Pokemon.
As found by on the download, though, other users raise such sexually charged conversations as "I think I'm in love with Houndoom," and
I'm not
"Would
sure which
you
one that is.
pursue a romantic relationship with a Ditto?"
Okay, I know that one. Okay.
You know what? Yeah, I'd pursue a romantic relationship with a Ditto.
No.
That'd be fun.
No. Okay. I mean, they can shapeshift into anything, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's why. Okay. So you can have them be anyone, right?
I can definitively say no. I would not have sex with any Pokemon.
Listen. Okay, the only reason I would do Ditto or Mew is because they know transform and they can transform into anybody.
But
there's a
it
reason
doesn't
for
matter. It doesn't matter if they look like that person. You're still humping a freaking ball of purple goo.
Not at that point in time. There's somebody else.
I'm sorry. I am not humping any animal, let alone a cartoon
They
animal,
don't have to worry
because they
about
can look like
pregnancy
something
or anything
else.
like that.
Real quick, Cloud brings up a good point.
Oh, good God.
I'm really scared to find out if the Lucario and Zorora fans show up here. Like, I don't.
Okay,
want to see
I'm gonna
that.
need to
I've
see
seen
images
that.
of these Pokemon.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Just they're a
No,
fox.
just the
they're
standard
fox
image, you know?
humanoids, and one's a fox humanoid. Zorora is, and Lucario's wolf humanoid. You can do the math.
Oh no! Oh no!
They're furry perverts.
People call them husbandos, and I
Oh.
look at them and I say, "What is wrong with you?" People call there's some really weird Pokemon stuff out there. Trust me, I'm more shocked that the Pokemon community didn't remember that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, you should have planned for this.
Like,
Come on.
the freaking Markiplier did like go through all the Pokemon and smash your path. Like, if people are doing that, like, what do you think was going to happen?
That's tame compared to what they have. So how's that Pokemon form thing going? Sarcastically asked at the Mega Nitro _1, sharing two more topics, which read, "I am immeasurably attracted to the grass psychic Pokemon Gardevoir." Grass psychic? No.
Oh, Jesus.
No. Fairy
Which one's
psychic
that?
Pokemon Gardevoir. God, fuck you, Bounding.
She's
Fuck
humanoid and she's in a white like leaf dress
Oh, I
thing
think I
and
know which one
pink
you
and
mean.
green
Yeah,
hair.
yeah,
And,
You.
I
you
think
know,
I know which one you mean.
perverse.
She's green. She is kind of cute, but I mean, she's a.
No,
Pokemon
she's
at
got
the end
that
of the day.
pink blade on her chest and on her back.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a horn, but and in a sexual
tearing
manner,
on the-
who is the
the-
most ticklish girl in Pokemon? What the fuck?
What the?
This is some
It was
creepy ass
answered.
shit.
It was answered.
Yeah, by Dermy.
No. However, it seems that Nintendo was not having any of these terminally online fans' behavior, as they immediately responded to these posts by handing out ban after ban to offending users. Just got banned from the site because I said Paldea Pokemon Champion Nimona is a lesbian. At Plushed second announced, so that's fun. No, there's no evidence she's a lesbian. One and two, that's because Nintendo and Pokemon Company. Listen, there's arguments that the Pokemon Company is is a little woke. I know Cloud has done his arguments on it. I disagree. For the most part, they just don't give a shit. They just want to put out decent stuff, and it is family friendly.
Do you reckon they banned the 9/11 post?
Probably.
But,
oh, good God.
But I love how they're so surprised. Oh my God, I got banned because you went on a freaking family friendly thing and started pushing your fucking shit, and you're surprised that they said, yeah, maybe you don't need to be on here.
Hassel versus I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna try this. At Hakalos revealed that they had received a ban for asserting both that male characters, Paldea and Elite Four member Hazel, and I'm gonna try this one. Artizone gym leader. Oh, I know who this is. Okay, so this is the normal gym leader and flying Elite Four member. And from Paldea. Leader Bazers are married. Wait, no.
Barassus, I would say.
Barassus are married, huh? So
Barassus.
Hazel and Barassus are married, and that Alfonda gym leader Tulip, Academy Battle Studies teacher Dendra, and Scarlet and Violet Academy nurse Mirama are in a poly. Okay, come on, like this one. This one I doubt got you. Well, no. Hazel and Barassus are married. Let me look this up because I cannot remember who they are. Pokemon Hazel and Barassus. I cannot like these gay. Oh. So the first one's gay and the second one's a poly relationship. Yeah, okay, this starts to explain why. Yeah, so Hazel is this one of them is this guy here who's a Dragon Elite Four member, and the other one's a grass gym leader. They have a connection because they're both artists and they're trying to say that they're gay. And then I know this one, Tulip, Dendra, and yeah, no, these two are childhood friends, but I do think they were kind of leaning heavily into Dendra and Mirama, but I think they were just friends as well. Sharing their own ban receipts, Bones Roses recalled, I said I have a crush on Battle Tower Salon maiden Annabelle, and I'm a lesbian, and to me, she's a butch lesbian icon, and guess what? Okay, I'm starting to understand more and more. We went from I love anime fans. Internet was a mistake. Everything was a mistake. Get it all off. Fuck it all. That's a bad turn of phrase right now.
Yeah, get it off and fuck it.
I'm so tired of shippers. I'm so tired. All I want to do is throw tiny pocket monsters at each other and tell them to fight. That's all I want to do. That's all I've ever wanted to do.
They should really go back to Tumblr. When they were in Tumblr, they were kind of like isolated in there.
Contained. Yeah, exactly. They're like the
And now they've all
dinosaurs
moved
in
to Twitter,
Jurassic
essentially.
World.
Yeah.
You know what? I agree. We need bring Tumblr back. Bring it back. Let them
I'm
take
sure they'd
everything
make a
over
shit.
again.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one last topic I want to go through, then we'll wrap it up because we've
Alright.
almost been going for 3 hours. But
Nice.
I just,
Long man, good.
Oh, sheep.
I know, but this is gonna start off in an interesting way. So we start off here. SAG's on strike. We know this. We've talked about this now almost every single day this week in multiple streams. Yeah, everybody knows this. Okay, Hollywood's on strike. Well, before stream, I was going through CBR, and I wanted to find something to talk about, and I see this. Orange is the New Black Star goes viral upon revealing low royalty check. So, this particular actor puts out, an Instagram video, and well, shit, it takes me. It's TikTok. What the fuck? Stop! Fuck you. Okay, so watch this. So okay,
That's my YouTube earnings right there.
Yeah, it does look like YouTube earnings, but I just want to point something out. So you see that time, you see that amount. It's a little bit amount. Orange is the New Black has been over for a while, decent amount of time, and obviously streaming of it, like people watching it over and over again, aren't going to happen, especially because it kind of ended on a pathetic note. That last season was shit. I watched the show; it has politics in it. I still find the show good because I like good characters, and they had a bunch of good characters all throughout it. But they leaned heavily into like politics and stuff like that. And like CBR obviously is defending her and saying, "Man, she deserves more money, more everything. She was so good." Well, no, because again, I had to pull this up just to help try to remind me on how many when she began, like when she entered the show, and how many seasons was she actually in. She was one of the most annoying people on the show because she was blatantly a millennial college student activist nut job. Like that was her title. She was uber hippie. The only time she became interesting was during the Pusey saga, and then when they rioted at the at Litchfield. That was the only time her character actually became like interesting. It was dealing with a hardship, like somebody she loved died and she was going through a hard time. Like I thought that was good, but I'm just gonna point this out. Like she was a side character. She was super annoying. How many seasons? Oh, okay, we'll go here. Should be 5. Where is it? I guess they don't show it all. So she's in 7 seasons. Well, 7 seasons of the show. She starts in season 2 and goes all the way to season 5. Doesn't show up at all in season 6, and then in season 7 she's in a episode, maybe 2 episodes at most for a little bit. That's it.
Yeah, she was like literally a side to a side character. She was not that big in it.
Well, like in the background, you can see like the main crew.
Yeah.
You can see the main people. You had, and Jesus Christ, I hate that she has her arm up. You have Crazy Eyes, one of the main guys. You have Voss. You have Red, who by far, that's not Voss. That's Voss. I can't remember her name. Red, one of my personal favorites, along with her. Like those two were my favorite characters. I thought they were amazing throughout it all. But these were like your main character cast here. You're missing like maybe 1 or 2 people. It wasn't so. You have Morella, Nikki. She's the only one I think is really out of this. These were your main guys, not her. So the fact that you're getting this much money after the show's been over for a couple of years now. Likelihood of people constantly rewatching it is slim because it didn't end on a high note. I mean, I'll rewatch it now and then because there's fun characters. But
there's shows that people are gonna watch, like, okay, The Office. People are getting big royalty checks from The Office still. People from Friends are probably still getting big royalty checks from Friends. Orange is the New Black was popular, but it's not like live through time popular. It had its time and its success, and now it's gone and no one gives a shit.
Like there's obvious hard politics in this show, like anti-incarceral, very feminist, all this stuff all throughout it. But I was able to look past that because I like the characters. I think there's some fun characters, although the main character is a goddamn bitch and she's the problem, period. She is the worst human on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed everybody else. Everybody had their strengths and weaknesses. But at the same time, like Devil said, this isn't The Office. This isn't Stranger Things. This is Orange is the New Black, which has a niche audience. At one point in time, it was one of Netflix's big guys, but it's done and gone. Nobody's signing up to watch Orange is the New Black.
The thing is, you know, I support actors in making a fuss about royalties and such not, because then Hollywood has to reveal some streaming numbers.
Yeah. Which
So I'm all for that.
I'm all for her making this fuss because I want those numbers, because I think the numbers will end up showing like, yeah, you're not big anymore. You're not famous anymore. I forget you're a character.
You know, the thing is this one doesn't bother me near as bad as that one writer for She-Hulk that was bitching she only got a $250 fucking royalty check. For She-Hulk, you shouldn't have got shit.
You know what? Here. I'll be kind to the so-so actress. I'll be kind. Very kind. I will trade your guys' money around. You get the She-Hulk money. She-Hulk gets this.
Oh, guys, I need to show you what V posted about that. Oh, where is it? I need to find that tweet. There we go. All right, I'm putting it in a private chat about the She-Hulk episode you guys were talking about. V nails it right here.
V?
I like V. He seems reasonable. He's kind of like a VTuber, I guess, of some sort. He's Hungarian though. So.
I haven't even.
I've seen.
Yeah.
V's old school. He was a Sargon of Akkad time.
Oh, nice.
What the fuck is this thing?
Yeah, that's the dude. Yeah. $396 and he's bitching.
Yeah.
It looks like a pig.
Let's read it here. They always look exactly how you expect them to look. How can Disney be baffled with that this individual is not able to write something that resonates with the average viewer who is not from California? Nailed it. Right on the head.
I'm shocked this is a dude. Like I was convinced this is like an animal. Like, you know, you have the pink hair, at least like a very ugly woman. The fact that this is a dude, I'm like, man, what the fuck?
The thing is, like, yeah, I agree. For that shit scripts, they shouldn't be paid a penny. But in Hollywood, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't matter if your script's good or not. You know, they just care about there being a script in the first place, and that's essentially what they pay for.
Well, residuals go off of how many people.
Quality, you know,
how many people are watching it. Nobody watched it when it first came out. Nobody is watching it now. Why does he think that he made a shitty ass show? What helped make a shitty ass show? And now, is he really sitting there saying that Disney is lying? That, oh no, there was so many more people than $396 worth of money watched it. I don't think so. No, sorry.
I do think these numbers are wrong. I do think Disney is lying. I do think I'm gonna reiterate. So actress, you can have this much money. I will stand by that amount. You can trade with him. Creature from the Black Lagoon. I do think they're lying, and I actually think they're overpaying these people on purpose to try to get them to not to say anything else. But the thing is, they're still paying them just too little, because you're right. Like, residuals are supposed to be given out based on how many people are watching this, how many people are interacting with this. The thing is, though, only the higher ups at Disney, at Netflix, at even Warner Brothers and whatnot, they're the only people that have these real numbers. Nobody else has these numbers. They have to decide how much money they're giving out because royalties aren't working the same way anymore. It used to be, yeah, this is how many times this show got viewed. Here's all your money. Well, the reason you got that was because these shows were producing ad revenue, actual ad revenue. More and more people would watch it. More eyes were on it. They were obviously going out to all these channels. More time it plays, more money comes in. Well, now you're on a streaming service that you're funding yourself. So the only way you get money is by people signing up.
Mm-hmm.
So where is this money coming from? Eyes and watch hours actually don't really account to making money anymore. That's just them trying to say that it's good, but because not all of them have ad tier bases yet, you're not making a crap ton of money. You're just having people on your stuff who pay $5-10 a month, however much it is.
Yeah.
God, I'm reading this off my screen. Fuck.
Yeah. And I find it ironic that it's just like it was the Daredevil episode with She-Hulk that was revealed. None of the other episodes, because everyone knows they were shit. But no, it's obviously the Daredevil episode because like that was any better than the rest, and it's more of a bigger this.
Well, on that note, before we sign off, because Devil, you didn't have to do what you did today. I still love you, man. You're awesome. So I'm gonna give you two highly attractive images. Okay.
How come I don't get to choose?
Well, because fuck off. But what do you think of this, Devil?
Why do I see this image everywhere? No, not this particular image, but this.
Listen, this lady.
I don't get her popularity.
I
honestly don't. I don't see it.
Listen, she's crazy. I can fix her, and I like this image.
I don't know.
What do you think, Devil?
I don't know. I think that I've seen better looking Leia cosplay.
Well, you want to know who I want to see in a Leia cosplay?
Of course.
Oh, I want to see that shirt disappear.
Would you want to use Ryan's terminology, have Selma Hayek shit in your mouth?
No. I don't want no one to shit in my mouth ever. I have poo bacteria phobia thingies. Just but Selma Hayek.
Who said that again? Oh, it was about Dua Lipa, right?
It was Ryan. It was Ryan Legion talk. I don't think it was about yeah, there was that Dua Lipa thing that I forgot about that. And then there was Ryan tonight where I don't remember, you guys were talking about.
He says fart in my mouth, I think. I don't think he says shit in his mouth.
It was either shit in my mouth or fart in my mouth. It was
I better fart in my mouth, I think, is what he says.
But there is a big difference there. Yeah, you take the fart like any day of the week.
No, they're basically the same thing. One of them is just inserting something. The other one's shooting fecal matter dust.
I'm one of those people that I like to imagine that women don't shit.
Oh, I firmly believe that. Like
skeezy guys shit, not girls. They're
for the longest time, I was convinced, hands down, that because obviously they have to, but in every girl's house, because I didn't think this through. This was back when I was like in kindergarten. There's a secret room in the basement of their house that they have to unlock. This is where they do all their shitting, and this is where they do all their farting.
Nope. Girls don't shit. They fart freaking glitter.
Wait. Cloud. Mother talked about wanting to eat e-pots. Okay. Well, okay. Eating ass.
Eating ass is one thing, long as the girl keeps that shit clean. But I'm sorry, if I went back there and there was a doo-doo, I'm fucking gone. I don't care how hot the chick is. I'm like, I'm out. Goodbye.
Real quick,
I'm proud of you guys for being cleansy. During the.
I mean, I like to eat ass, obviously.
Yeah.
But real quick,
I'm glad you guys are hygienic. There are some like really horny guys on Twitter. I constantly read like the on my timeline. Sometimes like,
listen,
I would suck a fart from this celebrity. Blah 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 blah. It's just like, dude.
Yeah,
dude.
Some people, but let's be real.
It's disgusting.
I personally think one of the most attractive things is after a nice workout, getting in that butthole.
Oh God, dude. Dermy, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
You know what?
I
take that everything
100%
back.
agree with Camelot on that. That sounds
No.
but
I take everything back. that I said.
Wash that shit, get it clean, dry it.
well, yeah, it has to
make-
first make. I have to first make sure that hey, you didn't shit recently. If you shat, I'm gonna have to take
But
like
if
tons
a
of
girl,
wet wipes.
if I go anywhere near your backside and it smells like sweaty gym ass, I'm out there too.
But real quick, I'm gonna get better
Flag on
at
play.
addressing chats because I'm awful over on Kick, and apparently I did have somebody in my Rumble chat, and I'm so sorry I didn't see you there. You wrong. That was their name, so I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought they were saying you were wrong. I was all, yeah, he's wrong.
No,
he's wrong.
Yeah, he's
user
wrong.
you wrong. They were talking about what we were rating, so obviously I didn't get to them, and I'm so sorry about that. And then on Kick, this happened a while back, but I don't really think I could talk about what this person said. But his name was Hate Pride Month.
Oh,
He said some colorful language, which I don't have a problem with.
Yeah, I agree
Do
with
not have
the
a problem with
sentiment.
I think he's in a different area though, but I don't know how much he is. But on that note, guys, thank you all for hanging out. Devil buddy, thank you for coming on. I know we beat you up a bunch, but where can the people come find you?
You can find me on Twitter under Nalik3. Devil made me do it, Nalik3. If you like memes, check it out. You can also find me on Beelzehub. Every Sunday we do Get Ranked. And next week is Muscle Cars. It should be a short one, though. There's not that many. And then I can't remember what's after that because I'm half asleep.
And thank you for being a trooper and willing to come on. I love you, buddy.
No problem.
I love you. And Pop, True Pop, Culture 7, Come Spider. How are you?
Yeah, I'm True Pop Culture 7. You can find some of my stream highlight meme videos on my channel. Check out my Mission Impossible 7 review. I had some, kind of controversial takes. I thought the plot was pretty bad. Well, like the characters in it. I thought it was a mixed bag. I think for that.
Here we go.
Did you even watch 7? The newest one?
Not yet, but I know that anybody that says it's bad needs to get a kick.
Oh, okay. Well,
Mission
watch it.
Impossible, or?
I'm also not a Mission. I'm not a Mission Impossible fan. I've
I
stated that
am.
multiple
I
times.
like Mission Impossible.
I could take it or leave it.
But yeah, I'd still recommend people watch it. Essentially, I just don't think it's as good as I expected it to be. I had high expectations. Yeah.
But True Pop Culture wants us to do after this statement.
Please clap.
I'm a contrarian.
Here. This is also what I think after that.
Ice cream, yum.
Oh, ice cream.
That's True Pop's next thing he's gonna do for his channel.
I did Wookiee so bad on that. I did Wookiee so bad. Sending it over to Static because he wants it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm going on Static Show on Thursday.
Nice.
I will be in chat. You'd be shocked that actually over on like Static actually likes me and I say smart things over on his channel.
What?
Yeah, I'm actually a whole lot smart.
I'm the voice of
helped out
reason
a
here.
lot.
Jeez.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I've said some super smart things over there. Like I'm shocked.
Wow.
It shocks me at how smart are the things I've said. Like I like Static Show because they'll take like broad concepts like what is woke, what is the culture war, what is this or what is that, and like why are men weak or whatever. And it's a fun chat. Granted, it's a bunch of dumbasses, but it's a fun chat. So on that, guys, thank you for hanging out. Please check out all my friends. Check out Kenzo. Check out everybody. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.
What?
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey.